Yeah, I needed a piss, but I didn't think I had to fucking announce it.
Hello everybody, I am your host MisterGriss, and tonight we're playing Star Wars, the Fantasy Flight role-playing system. I'm joined here today by my lovely friends. We have Destructore playing R4X1. We have Torkarmi Gaming, also known as Aidan, playing Mank.
Hello.
We have Excluded playing Oliver.
Hello.
Mckadow playing Porrexel.
Hello there.
And Conna playing Joseph. Who's a pufferfish apparently. I mean, I can show you the opening crawl, but there's not much of an opening crawl now, because you're pretty much still like in the same adventure.
Galaxy far, far away. Oh, yes.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Big. Mr. Big.
Episode 3. Tracking down Doba. And that's it. That's the crawl. So that's what you're doing.
Obviously. It's not wrong, I guess.
I also realized that if like every session is gonna be an episode, we're gonna have a whole load of episodes, probably more than there are Star Wars episodes.
You should just do it the way the Clone Wars does with their little title screens.
A brief summary in a text.
No, he needs to like have the little text and like he needs to go to his previous stream from the week before, edit together a quick selection of highlights, and say, "War! The galaxy is at war!
With like
Anakin Skywalker and Excluded are."
With like a radio voice.
Yeah, you know, you need to do the fucking narrator voice from Clone Wars and be like, "Oh, galaxy at war!"
And so, Skywalker and his Padawan move forward to defeat the evil droid army.
Like you could have, then you could just cut over to like, and Destructores on the ship.
Sucking
Just silence on the ship, and just you see the droid just like looking around.
Formos, sulfur planet, makes you thirsty when you land. Cantina, just music.
Porrexel, makes you thirsty when you're around her.
Broken gyro.
Oh,
Smugglers.
I don't like sound. Right. What happened last time, Gris?
So last time,
I can't even remember some of it.
yeah. So from the beginning, you guys all imprisoned for your own reasons in a prison.
I just liked it. It was kink shaming.
Not held by the Empire, but by some sort of organization under the Empire. You broke away from there, you escaped, took an R4 droid with you in the escape, and a bunch of other prisoners flew into space. In space, you scanned around the nearby planets, discovered that Formos was relatively close by. On your way there, jumping towards the planet, the ship was acting up, discovered that the gyro was a bit broken and needed repair, so you needed spare parts. Landed down on Formos, found it a sulfur-esque planet that makes you really thirsty when you walk around on the surface, just yellowish dust and sand like constantly blowing around in the city. You explored the city/spaceport a bit, where you made your way to the cantina, where there was a bounty target on display as like a rotating head in a holo projector with a nearby datapad having more information about the bounty. You've made contact with various other denizens, I guess, of this spaceport. Met a Rhodian lady, met some thugs, some smugglers, all kinds of different kinds of people, but it became very clear very fast that this planet has no law. There is an Imperial presence, but they seem to be staying out of all of the spaceport business. It seems to be mainly run by smugglers and your outlaw type of characters. You also, outside of the cantina, discovered a broken protocol droid. Whereupon, investigating it, he was very worried about his friend, a R4 unit that went missing.
Still got him, baby.
Yeah. You spent some time in the city, following a Rodion around, which led you to a warehouse area where you discovered that the droid was being kept. You infiltrated the warehouse by sneaking inside while carrying some supplies, and with other smugglers that arrived to carry some supplies into the warehouse. Whilst in there, it all kicked off, stuff happened, guns were held to people's heads, threats were being set, but you successfully made your way out of the warehouse with the R4 in tow, and learned from the R4 unit that he has the stars chart for the Kessel Run on him, and other information into his database that will lead you directly to your bounty target, who has been... you have learned from the droid that he is on a asteroid away from the planet, so he's not on this planet. And you guys are just outside of the warehouse now, and that's pretty much where we left off.
We also got engine parts, gyro parts as well.
You got the gyro parts from the warehouse to repair the ship. That is correct. While you guys were doing that, the droid from the prison, R4X1, managed to override the computer systems of your stolen spaceship, which has now become under the command of Mckadow, which I don't think Mank knows yet.
I do. We went in there to get something. I can't.
Oh yeah, you went to the ship and you came back.
Yeah, we went to get the crystals.
The crystal meth, indeed. So you're on. You're still on Phobos now, in the Phobos spaceport. You're free to do what you want to do. You have learned that the bounty target is on an asteroid, that the R4 unit you've rescued knows the space chart too, like he knows how to get there. You have the parts to repair the ship. You find yourself in the just sandy, dusty streets of Phobos spaceport. What is the plan now?
Fix the gyro on the ship so we can get to our bounty.
And Porrexel wants to sell stuff.
And try and see if that woman wants to join us, the other woman. Because didn't she want the droid for something as well?
Yeah, and she doesn't want to join us. She wants the maps from her. And she wants a copy of the maps.
Okay. I thought she wanted to find one.
Oh yeah, I want a copy of that.
Yeah, she does.
That,
she wants the map.
Yeah, I want a copy of the Tesla run as well.
Well, we're
Tesla run.
We're getting to keep the droid.
Yeah. I remember mentioning that at the end of the fucking thing. Oh yeah, I also said that I would accompany you just selling shit.
So I'm gonna go find one of the local traders.
Okay, so Joseph and Porrexel, you're just exploring the town, seeing if you can find anywhere to sell your stuff.
Yeah.
Or buy some stuff.
Well,
so,
I was gonna go to the ones that were like selling the space afterwards to buy stuff, so probably not too much buying.
Okay. Oliver, are you heading back to the ship to help with the repairs?
Yep.
Okay.
I was gonna say, if we're selling stuff, I'm assuming we've already gone back to the ship. I would have probably put down the robot that's tied to me at the moment, put him back in the ship on the workbench.
Okay. Mank, where are you going?
Just so I'm not.
Do you know? I'll go with the ship and I'll help Oliver fix the ship.
Okay. Now the R4 droid that you rescued, he's like part of your guys now, because he has the charge to get to the asteroid. Would he be going back to the ship with you guys, or hanging out with those that go shopping?
I'd like to take it back to the ship to get a copy of those maps for ourselves before we get double crossed or something. So I'm gonna see if R4 can take the memories of R4.
Probably, just exchange them or make copies of them.
Yeah, give you your star charts to the other droid. See
Okay.
if I can ask them to do that.
You probably put it in the navigation of the ship as well.
Yeah.
So you all
Backup.
You all go back to the Jumpmaster, the ship, together first to like hand in the droid in there, do the star chart transfer while the others look at the gyro parts.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you arrive at your ship. It is still just parked there. It seems like nobody has really messed with it. The vendors outside, like selling water to people that land and depart here, are still out there doing their business. If you're in need of some water. Like, this whole planet just walking around on the surface makes you very thirsty, but you guys bought water when you got here, yeah.
I had drinks bought for me at the bar, so I'm pretty hydrated. I guess I'll hit the side of the ship and say, R4, open up.
Beep.
Yeah,
Which is yes.
Beeps, yeah.
Okay.
Say what you're saying, dude.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get into the role.
Yeah, you can do your beeps, but then like say after what they mean. The ramp lowers as R4 opens up the ship.
Yeah, again,
Right.
that was a
Then you
lot
go
of
for
beeps.
R4.
A lot of beeps for yes.
He may have called you some other things.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh man, it's like when you translate it, it's just all swear words in the subtitles.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's from, but it's this long one where this Asian woman's like talking to her daughter, and she just goes on for like 2 minutes, and then she just goes, "She says yes." It's like, how much said is it? It's like, no, she doesn't like you very much. Yeah, so I'll tell R4 to get on the ship.
Yeah.
Will do.
As you guys are on the ship, you notice that the computer systems and all the panels and stuff on the ship have been. The name of the owner has changed. It seems to be under ownership of Mank now, with a password set for like unlocking or locking the computer systems. Any good Star Wars ship needs a name. Do you guys have like a name in mind for this vessel?
I do, but I'll wait for everyone else
Space sluts.
to put one up
The
there.
Family Feud.
We'll just let the pilot name it.
The Wasanante.
Of course, it's a expense name. Yeah, have a little think about it. I guess if you like keep spending time on the ship, what you're gonna like call her? I guess it's more like a nickname than an official designation. The ship's
The droopy asteroid.
yeah, the ship's official name is a JM5000 Jumpmaster.
Oh, Jumpman.
Jumpman. But yeah, you get on the ship. The boys and droids that are gonna do the repairing on the gyro, you can do me a mechanics roll, difficulty 2, to see how well you do on getting the gyro working.
Mechanics.
Okay.
God damn.
Fucking hell.
3 of you work together to the best of your abilities to fix up the gyro, but it seems like Oliver, as the gadgeteer that he is, really knows his stuff, and he's even to the point where he is telling the droid where to put certain bits and pieces, and eventually you get the gyro up and running. Ooh, it spins in its in its holding device, and it seems to be working to the best of its capabilities.
Yeah, you attempted the mechanic, Oliver.
Well, I guess I kind of like when I was a little fiddle around with some gadgets. I guess I got a habit of it.
Droid. Make a new roll on the ship. Mechanic.
You
Oliver.
call over droids. Both R4 units wheel over to you.
R4X1.
Do they look exactly the same?
They're both the same unit of astromech, so other than their colors, they would look the same.
Add a roll engineer to the ship and name Oliver in it.
I just got promoted.
Give him a code as well.
Like, this is Destructore's astromech R4X1. This is the new astromech R4W9.
He looks like a shinier Euro one. We should get rid of the old one.
Oh. But yeah, I'll get on that, putting him into the system.
Only he gets to get a name on the ship? I see.
Well, I will add yours when you get here, whenever.
I am here. I'm the one that fucking knocked the ship and opened it so we could get in.
Oh, okay.
I'm the one that told R4 to get on the ship.
Then comms officer, then.
Well, because I'm a woman? All I can do is answer the communications, I see.
No, you're the
Mckadow?
best at talking.
What the fuck did you just send me?
Penis.
You've never seen Chuck Testa? Every time I see
No.
your name, I think of, nope, Chuck Testa. You've never
Ah,
seen...
fuck. That's a clever name. I should have chosen that.
I thought that's why you were called Testa.
No, I wanted the first name to be Testa, but I couldn't think of a last name, so I just said.
Testa. How do you not know about this? Like, it was Schmoyo before your time. Have you ever seen, like, fucking, what do you call him, Charlie Sheen going nuts and being like, what does he say? What's that
I
weird
drink
thing?
tiger blood.
Yes.
Winning.
winning.
I am on a drug, it's called Charlie Sheen.
Excluded's missed all this. Oh god, we're gonna have to send you down a rabbit hole later, dude.
So R4W9, the astromech droid you rescued, starts like uploading his maps onto the database of the ship, just like transferring it. Like it just stops at 99% and just doesn't move for like another hour.
I had on the back of
Yeah. Clonk.
I was gonna say, is he upset seeing his friend pretty much in like, pretty much torn up and only like the top half actually there?
You put him on the repair bench, well, the like workshop area, the little table where you undid the cuffs and stuff in the ship, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you gonna like, he's completely deactivated. The R4W9 makes some sad beeps as he sees this.
I mean, I'm saying you've got the memory, haven't you, Mckadow?
Yeah.
Yeah, just making sure. So like, was hoping to like maybe find some parts to help him, and then he could like guard the ship, if he wants to, fucking.
I mean, he's a
Pretty sure.
protocol
we would have to
droid,
get the
so...
mechanic on that.
Okay, so
For
you're
sure,
specifically keeping an eye out for protocol droid parts as you're going shopping later together with Porrexel.
Yeah, I know that his legs and that are fucking around here somewhere. They got torn off and thrown away somewhere, so.
Pretty sure
get
just
him them
buying.
or new ones.
Pretty sure just buying a new protocol droid is cheaper and faster.
Do you have money?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. I do not have money.
I mean, after we get the bounty, we're gonna get some money.
Yeah. We should definitely get that.
It just sounds like
Before
you
we
don't
go
believe in
shopping.
your. Just sounds like you don't believe in your abilities that you can fix him up.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know,
have to.
if
We're
you-
gonna have to get the parts, and then we're gonna have to fix them. And we could just buy a new droid.
That's so heartless, man.
We're
Could we
gonna
buy
install his
a-
memory
They're
in
just
it.
Yeah.
machines.
Oh,
And then
just
he can
machines.
get stuff what he
But
liked off
they
his
are.
old body.
They have their own like personalities, though.
That's just weird programming works. You actually think they're alive?
I don't know. Like, you're the one who fucking lives among them in your like
Yeah, they serve
technically advanced city. I don't fucking.
Do me a intelligence roll, Joseph. Just lore, I guess. 2 purples, normal difficulty.
Oh no.
He's not very smart, are you?
I'm
never
a
mind.
scared
Hey.
bitch. Sorry, who's failing tests here? Thank you very much. I'm alright for the moment. We'll talk about later when I've messed up like 5 in a row.
You don't know if droids are actual sentient or not. You do know that most of the galaxy believes that they are not. They are seen more as like tools than actual like living things. But you know, they might be alive. You've seen there are droids that like stand out, that are more sentient than others, but common knowledge is that droids are not self-thinking, that they're just like following their programming. But with your success, you do also remember that the only other place in this whole spaceport that you've even seen droids is the cantina, where the owner was open about that droids were welcome there in the cantina, and he owned a pair of protocol droids himself, so he might have parts laying around.
I remember asking him before, and he was like, "I've only got my ones."
Yeah, he said he wasn't going to sell you like the body of them ones. Pretty much what he was saying. But like, you might have spare parts. He was like, I can give you like you were asking for a shell. That's what you were asking for, to put the memory core in. I remember.
He might need you to flirt with him so he can get those parts cheaper.
Sure.
I love it.
Yeah, that's my character. I will. But we should get the bounty. We should
but the bounty's off-world though.
That's true.
Yeah, you can come back.
No, let's sell these items while we can, and then come back.
Yeah. We'll go on our shopping montage and like see what happens. It's such a lovely day, especially the yellow really brings out the light in your eyes.
Maybe you should get some rations as well.
Why, you hungry?
We should meet the Rodian.
For the trip.
Yeah, your short stay in the former spaceport, you have earned a little bit of a reputation with your dealings in the warehouse. The specific gang from there seems to be doing their uttermost best to avoid you. When you go back into town and you see the Rodian fluttering about, he is gonna try to get away if he spots you. So you'll have to chase the flying boy down if you want to talk to him.
I need to talk to him. Already stunned the shit out of him. No, we need to fight the Rodian.
What?
The Rodian. We need to find her.
The Rodian.
The one that needed Star Shorts as well.
Help find her brother. She said we could take her droid if we keep and like she gets a copy of the charts.
I mean, last time we saw her in the cantina, so we should go there.
Let's go there. It'll kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, I might come with you.
Or some say kill
it should kill one bird
stone
with
with
two
two
stones. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Let's head to the cantina then. R4, can you copy R4's memory?
Yeah, will be. Yep.
I like to think they just stare at each other.
Copy his charts into your memory banks just in case something happens to him.
They just interact with each other. Okay, cool.
And we'll take both R4s with us, I guess.
I mean, are people still looking for the R4W9?
Why do you think I'm bringing both?
I feel like we're gonna attract some unwanted attention here.
We need to bring the droids in order for her to get a copy of the Star Touch. Do you have a USB pen? I don't think so. I've got nothing to store this shit on.
A US what?
I don't know what it looks sort of like a square floppy disk in the Star Wars universe. I don't know what the fuck those things that like the thing that like Luke inserted into R4 into R2 like in order to hide is like part of the map that leads to him, which even though he didn't want to be found. Whatever. It's fucking stupid.
I'm sorry.
But it exists, and it's canon now, so there it is.
Excuse me, this is my romantic date. Why the fuck is everybody here?
Is anyone staying on the ship?
Don't see any reason.
No, locking it up.
Yep.
Beep beep. Put the password in.
I thought you were like clicking the car keys.
Yeah, you.
Conna, I locked it. I locked it like a car.
You lock up the jump master. Make your way back into town. You see like various smugglers doing their business in the alleyways or not, catching glances towards your group, doing a little like tip of the hat. Some of them as you walk by. You make your way to the cantina. The jazz band there is still playing away. A lot of the prisoners, that your fellow escapees, are still just hanging out in the cantina, seemingly waiting for an opportunity to get off this rock.
Man, I love this jazz music.
The bartender is just behind the bar, just taking orders and the like. You walk in. Do you find like a place to sit? Do you just approach the bar? Do you go and like enjoy the jazz music for a bit?
I can enjoy the jazz music and approach the bar.
Yeah.
We need to get a talk about this protocol droid, and I'm going to scan around while we approach the bar for the Aidan.
Yeah. You've seen the map for this, you can like visualize where you are. I'm not gonna like load it up unless you really want to, but it's, you know, Star Wars cantina.
That's it, we start a bar
Play the
fight,
music, Chris.
get the fucking map up.
It should start playing.
What is our
There we
jazz,
go.
Chris?
Yeah, smooth jizz. Is there a Aidan in here, Gris, if I look around?
Yeah, tucked away in one of the booths against the wall. The Rhodian, the very beautiful Rhodian woman is sitting on one of the benches enjoying a drink.
You asked the bartender about the protocol droid parts. I'm going to go speak to the Rhodian.
We'll
All
do it.
right.
Off I go.
Do-do-do-do. La, 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 la.
I'm gonna join Mckadow.
All right.
Who?
Porrexel, the woman.
Pretzel.
Okay. You join Porrexel that's walking up to this lovely Rhodian lady.
Guten Tagen.
Oh no.
Yeah, you approach. She puts down her drink, looks over at you. Hello, Lily, was it?
Yes.
She's still just stuck on the first name you gave to her.
Yeah, that's fine. I told her it was a fake name, but I'm just going to say yes. That's fine.
Yeah.
We have retrieved the droid. Do you have something to copy the star maps onto? Charts.
Yes, if you don't mind, I'll copy the data of the star charts over on my data pad.
Yes, work away.
Where did you find them?
It was in a warehouse. We made an aggressive negotiation with the owner.
I see. Yes, this droid has a lot of interesting data, a lot that our organization can use to create more star charts for our atlas, but also there's information here about, as she points to the spinning hologram of the bounty target, about this Aqualish. It seems to have a route directly to his, it looks like some sort of headquarters, a base on an asteroid.
Yes, that was mentioned to us before.
There are some logs here on the R4 of correspondence between this Aqualish and the rest of his group. They are talking about having a Rhodian in custody. Something about keeping him in the escape pod. That could be. She speaks in like a lower voice. That could be my brother.
Kato, wasn't it?
My name is Sukata. Yes.
What's your brother's name?
My brother is called Goron.
Well, we are planning to go after that bounty. We could use some credits. Do you need a lift?
I am not much of a fighter, but I'll come along if you'll have me.
Yeah, family is all. Destiny is all.
Destiny is all. Mamk, you walked in as well. As these two ladies are talking to each other, you pick up like talking about brother, star charts, a base, bounty target. Do you like just listen in? Do you take a seat? Are you just like blankly staring at them as they're talking. What is
I'm gonna take a seat as well and say hello, wife, and laugh.
Could have died there.
Ah, yes.
The music cut.
The only thing that was missing was a record scratch.
Yeah, pretty much. Just them dropping their instruments.
Ah, yes, you're the one that got that rough gentleman off my back. Again, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Mostly rough gentlemen putting me on my back, usually.
That's a
Would
lot
you
of
like
information.
would you like to join me for a drink, both of you?
Please.
Okay.
I always welcome a drink. I should be careful, though. I've already had a few.
Yeah, you sit down. You're like just talking amongst each other, listening to the band play. Joseph, you have walked up to the bar. The bartender turns around, looks at you, is like, yes, you were here asking about the bounty earlier, yes?
Yes, that is correct.
Sorry, my communicator's going off.
Yes. Oh no. Sorry, the bounty is contacting me. He's
Oh, the plan's changed. Apparently, you're on the bounty list now.
Yeah.
This deal is getting worse all the time.
Further you to wear these clown shoes and refer to yourself as Mary.
This deal is perfectly fair.
But yeah, that was
So
me.
the cantina owner is a Bith, like Bith, the same as the Jizz band players, just the aliens with the big heads.
Wasn't it?
Sorry, what?
His name's like Regenix or something, right?
Yeah, Rejenks.
Reject. That was it.
Yes, how can I help you? You need a drink?
Oh, actually, I was wondering if you had a. Remember what I was inquiring about earlier about the droid in its in an ad shell? I was wondering if you just have any like spare parts I may get off you. I'm happy to obviously work to the best of my ability for them.
You can't pay for him.
Oh,
How much are they gonna cost?
Yeah, I literally have no credits on me.
I see.
I'm
What
surprised
are
I'm
you?
alive right now.
What are you good at?
You did see that, like, I have a big crate full of crystals.
I know, but that's your stuff.
True. Good ask.
And I wouldn't want to just
Character probably would be like, what am I going to get out of it?
exactly.
He's a
Like,
selfish bitch.
Funny
Well, not
enough-
selfish, but
funny enough.
greedy.
from the moment you stuck a gun in my face, I'm trying to do somewhat of a good.
I didn't
you
know
know.
who you were. You're a big man.
Yeah,
I'm in a prison.
I'm trying.
Scared.
I'm saying I'm trying to do like out of all of you, I'm trying to make like a good impression to the best of my ability. I don't know if it's working or not, but hey,
But
depends what you need.
as a matter of fact, as luck would have it, as the force would will it, I happened to come by some protocol droid parts. I managed to find some in the trash compactor out back.
Oh.
They're not in the best state, but we can maybe work something out.
Probably the.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're fucking the legs.
But why
I'm
would
sorry.
they put them there? Anyway, I'm not there.
sorry. Did you say the force?
No, he didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
Just eye him up suspiciously. Sure, yes. That would be brilliant.
You can't pay for it, you say?
My mother warned me about this. I start undoing my shirt.
No.
No, that's why I'm happy to do some manual labor, you know, if needed.
I see.
Kill-
Well, it's
maybe got
been
some
a
rodents.
it's been a bit calm here the last few days. Not much going on. If you can put on a entertaining performance with the rest of the band over there, you can have the part.
Entertaining. As I'm thinking what I can actually do to add to the ambience of this place.
No blaster fire. Don't want any damage to the cantina.
Shit, there goes half the act.
No gunslinger tricks. I know your kind.
Well, what do you mean, my kind?
Bounty hunters spinning their pistols around, putting holes in the ceiling.
So I'll just like keep doing like a bunch of flips or something. Okay. I think that's reasonable. Put on a show for people. I think I can do that. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet, but I think I can do that.
Okay, whenever you're ready, make your way to the stage. Let the band know what you're doing.
Shit.
You got this.
This should be entertaining.
See, I appreciate him. See, I bet he's very. I bet that droid's very supportive, right there.
He's making fun of you.
I'll say, Griss, do you want me to just roll something and then you determine what I'm doing?
Well,
No fucking idea.
no.
You bastard.
You tell me what you're gonna do and we'll make a roll for it.
Okay, I'm gonna. I'm gonna show that I've got the sauce and break it down sexual style. I'm gonna dance, Griss.
Yeah, okay.
Would that be athletics?
Let me check your sheet to see what you've got. Show me what you've got.
Show me what you've got. I'm not very charming.
Athletics. Okay, so you're doing a
I'll
very
do a lot of
athletic-based
shit.
dance. Yeah, so a lot of
Yeah.
flips. You're like, it looks like you're a Jedi about to fight another one on Mustafar and just like flipping about like a maniac.
Yeah. Grab just a bit of wood, just twirl it around, fucking for like 5 minutes at someone.
Yeah, roll me a athletics, but upgrade the difficulty so it adds a challenge die.
Oh, fucking hell, Griss. I'm dancing! What's difficult about that?
You don't got the moves.
Apparently fucking not. Alright.
It's not very dancey music. Hard to dance to this smooth jazz.
Alright.
Just very slow, like flips.
It's like that scene in
It's
fucking Back to the
interpretive
Future.
dance.
Yeah.
It's like that scene in Back to the Future. Alright guys, follow my lead. You might not like it, but your kids are gonna love it.
Oh, straight into a chair. Not another chair, another roleplay.
Failure 1 and a threat 1. Okay.
I pull
Someone
my
throws a
genitals.
drink at him or something. He trips over, then someone just goes BAM with a glass. Or
I know I should've
whatever
got you
plastic
up here.
steel, who the fuck knows in this world.
Yeah. I knew I should have got Pretzel up here.
Plastic glass.
Yeah, you get on stage, the bit musician players start like playing away on their jizz. You start busting some moves, like very slow, like interpreted dance. You try to like crescendo it off with a flip, a backflip, front flip. Up to you what you do, what you try to do.
Yeah, there
But
was a drink thrown on the floor. It was very slippery.
You don't quite nail it. You slide straight off of the stage as you try to like get yourself together. You grab on the nearest thing you can grab, and you just grab the microphone stand out of like the bit band players like hands and just drag like half of the equipment down.
That seems really bad.
All the musical equipment just goes clanging on the floor. It goes like that quiet in the cantina for like half a second until like all the patrons just start like full belly laughing at you, like pointing and laughing.
Yeah, now he fell in the jizz.
Yeah.
Start laughing and pointing at him. Are all Mandalorians this clumsy?
You don't know I'm a Mandalorian. I've never said that at all.
Yes, you have.
I haven't.
You told him you were a Mandalorian, weren't you? On the ship?
Nope.
You did not tell him he was a Mandalorian.
I've not mentioned that I'm a Mandalorian. Aidan's mentioned it many a
Oh.
time.
That's probably him.
I
again.
haven't
Yeah.
said it. I've just said I'm a bounty hunter. That's all I've ever said. I haven't said
That's
anything
fair. For now,
else.
I'm just getting you two mixed up. I mean, you're both playing pretty much like the similar character.
Yeah, there's a difference. I'm not fucking telling everybody. Considering we've just broken out of a prison, maybe not go shouting at everybody what I am.
Rejects walks over like the bartender. He helps you up. he tells the band to like move the instruments back on the stage, see if everything works, and then get back to playing music. He taps you on the shoulder. It's like, well, that's not quite the entertainment I was expecting, but you did cause a good laugh in the cantina.
Okay, I missed what happened.
Have a seat by the bar, have a drink on me, and I'll go and get your parts.
Did you say you missed it? What happened?
Yeah, because I was watching what you sent me, and it was very loud.
He basically did a backflip off the stage, and he fell and hurt himself, and like knocked half the band over.
Griss fucked me over with dancing.
No, you fucked yourself over with dancing.
No. Griss
You did the roll. You did the roll.
I could see the points. It haven't shifted. It haven't shifted. I can see the points.
The roll is roll.
Fucking no. Over average my ass.
It was challenging.
You need a backflip,
He's like
it's
complaining
easy.
about having to do a hard roll and fucking.
You gonna finish
Warhammer.
that?
Yeah, burping, bitch.
But yeah, you get a drink on the house, on the cantina. It's a nice, some nice like alcoholic blue milk, whatever the fuck they drink in Star Wars.
I just look absolutely disappointed. I am. I'm just there rubbing my the bridge of my nose, like.
Your pride has been wounded.
Not everybody can do
No,
that.
my
But don't
ass
be
has
so hard
been
on yourself.
wounded and my fucking back. I'm more irritated. Like, this fucking desert, man. Get off this shithole.
Hey, at least you got us the parts.
Yeah. And eventually the bartender comes back to you with the protocol droid parts. They look like beaten up parts, like somebody like ripped these of another droid. You can put 2 and 2 together and realize that this is the missing stuff of the droid that you own that got like torn off and tossed into the nearest trash compactor.
Oh well, with a little bit of scrap, these will probably look good as new. Wow.
Yep. Should we go now? Because I don't know how long it's gonna take to fix them.
I don't know. If we stay here, he might fall over again. It'd be funny.
I leave.
Yeah.
After hearing that, I leave.
As you all join together, and before Joseph leaves, Sukata will like go around the group and like introduce herself to everyone. If not everyone has like met her previously, like the Rhodian girl, like I'm Sukata.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was on the look for this R4 unit because he has some star charts that are of interest to an organization that I work for, and I am also looking for my missing brother.
Well, glad to have you if you can be of help.
I don't have many skills other than my dashingly good looks.
We already have someone for that job.
Oh, competition? Who can seduce the most PCs? But yeah, do you spend some time in the cantina just enjoying some drinks and stuff before you head out? Is there anything else you would like to approach in this cantina? There's some like smuggler type looking guys hanging out in one of the booths. A lot of the prisoners are still around. The prisoner that introduced himself, the Twi'lek with the blue tails, is here as well. Shaka Kane. I had to look for his name.
I need to go sell my stuff. I'm going to go to that store that the bartender told me about the other day. There's no real proper stores, but he said he pointed me in the direction of someone that might buy shit.
Yeah.
I can't remember who though.
Finishing the drink and going to the ship. Like,
Okay.
I'll keep an ear out to see if I hear any like gossip or like information that might be prevalent at this moment in time, but I'm mostly going back to the ship.
I'll go see what I can do with the droid.
Thank you.
I'll go with Porrexel and the toilet. So BLB.
I'd probably ask before Porrexel goes. I'd probably ask for like the memory for the droid.
I left it on the ship.
Yeah, that's good. At least we know it's on the ship.
Yeah, it should be by the protocol droid.
Thanks. And then I'll walk off.
The memory is inserted
Remember when
in
he
the ship.
promised
The
me-
ship has a personality now.
Remember when he promised me he was going to take me shopping?
I'm sad now. I'm sad now, and your presence would make me even more sadder, so I'm going to the
Wrong!
ship.
I emit pheromones that make you calm and happy. Fuck you.
It's true.
Nothing about you is calming and happening.
His pheromones are though. Yeah. But yeah, as you head out into the spaceport to go shopping, you get some directions from Rejenks from the cantina bartender. He just lets you know where like smugglers, dealers, your black market dealers kind of like hang out, where you can find them. You manage to locate a few of them. What are you looking for to buy and or sell?
Well, according to this telling, Chris, let me read it exactly. Like,
Well,
I think I just get
hold
the
on.
sale price of stuff.
Are the droids coming with us, or are they staying with you?
Well, I told R4 to follow me. It's up to him if he wants to.
I'll just keep following you.
Which are for?
Both of them.
Ah, okay.
Right. Yeah, when a character first acquires this talent, I love that it says he. Fucking sexism. He chooses one skill, blah, blah, blah. No, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Wheel and deal. It's the one above it. I scrolled down too far. When he sells illegal goods to a reputable merchant or business, the character gains 10% more original credit. More credits per rank in the wheel or deal based on the original selling price of the good or item. So I think I just get the selling price plus 20% because I've got 2 ranks in it.
Okay.
I think because I'm a trader, there's no real I can haggle, I guess, with you to get more, but I guess it's more like I just get the sale price of stuff if it's legal. If it's
legal, yeah.
Yeah. So my question is this, Chris: if you take a knocked out guard's blaster pistol and try to sell it, is that illegal? Because it's not an illegally purchased good. I just looted it. That's the question.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm also not sure. Like, I know, for example, in other sci-fi settings, a lot of guns and stuff have some sort of, like, security code or anything on it that you can't just, like, pick up any old gun and use it. But I think in Star Wars that is
as far as I know,
not the case. I've never seen
Yeah.
it be a thing. So I think as long as they can figure out where you, like, got the
As
item.
long as it's not like an obvious Imperial, like fucking officer's like blaster pistol, you know, one
Yeah.
of the special ones. and
I
shit.
don't know
Yeah.
if, like, the Empire is very official and bureaucratic, but I have no idea if they, like, mark their weapons and gear and stuff like that. Like, maybe, like, a serial number or whatever of, like, oh, this is an Imperial blaster. It has, like...
To be fair, given the amount of times they get stolen in the show. And
Yeah. So I think if you just, like, grabbed it up somewhere and it's not immediately obvious that it's, like, stolen, you're good. But it does say that, like, when he sells legal goods to a reputable merchant or business, nobody on this
Not gonna
whole,
find that
like,
here.
spaceport is reputable, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough. All right, time to do some haggling. Yeah, I'm just mostly looking to sell stuff, and then I'm going to go and buy that spice and load it onto the ship.
Okay. Yeah, you got some spice last session, right?
No, I made a deal to get some spice when I got some more credits for less than 1,000 credit per crate.
Yeah, but you couldn't.
She goes, I could do you less than 1,000, but I couldn't do you much more than that.
Yeah, you couldn't buy like a full crate, so like you bought like a dose, I think.
He gave me a sample dose, yeah, to try out. I haven't tried it out.
Okay.
I'll try it now.
While you're shopping,
It's not an hallucinogenic one, so I should be fine.
you're gonna try this while you're shopping, or get the shopping done first.
Wait, hang on. Depends. Can you only smoke spice?
It's a good question.
I know I've seen them smoke it with those little hookah sort of pipes.
Yeah. Have a bush
Everything I see
spice.
here is either they roll it up into little. It's basically weed. It's pipes and rolling papers.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
The specific spice you have, Avabush spice, is a drug that induces relaxation and lethargy, and some use it as an illicit sleep aid. Unlike many varieties of spice, it has no hallucinogenic qualities and does not cause physical addiction in most species. So this one doesn't make you hallucinate and is not addictive.
It makes it more truthful.
However, it does have one interesting quirk that separates it from countless similar drugs. Avabush Spikes makes users more truthful and can be used to exact extract information when combined with targeted and insistent questioning. Though not particularly valuable, Avubush can only be found on certain planets, like it's rare.
Yeah. Well, I can't just smoke this here. I don't have any papers or nothing. Right. I trust him. Look, I agree. He's my knowledge he's a trader and a person that comes from a planet full of drugs and alcohol and stuff. Like, is this decent spice, or would I be better off buying a more hallucinogenic one? Could I make a profit on this?
It is definitely one of the many illicit spices. You can definitely like sell it for a profit. There are like many different kinds of spices. Some way stronger, some like even deadly. You know that this is like your very basic like spice, but it's still popular in the underworld.
All right. I'll see if I can get that and some death sticks. Because death sticks are just like, despite their name, they're not actually that deadly. They're just mild hallucinogenics. They're basically like taking mushrooms.
Yeah. You wanna buy some death sticks?
You don't want to sell me that. I want to go home and rethink your life. I want to go home and kill myself.
Yeah, you can sell whatever items you have on you that don't have the little R mark of being rare for like its base price, unless if you want to try to haggle to get like a better deal out of the smugglers and the like.
Do indeed.
Okay, cool.
Obviously, weapons are a little bit more rare around here. Surely you need a few more.
Could always use some extra guns.
And I have some extra guns, and I set down 2 pistols and a couple of truncheons.
Okay, cool. Is there a like haggle skill? Coercion?
Charm, coercion, negotiation.
Ah, negotiation, yeah.
That sounds more appropriate. Yeah. Streetwise could work it too, I suppose.
Yeah, I was looking at streetwise as well. Oh, negotiation, there it is. It's a presence skill. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Just 2 purples.
2 purples. 2 purples. Whoa.
Oh, success with 5 successes.
My God.
Wow.
Oh wait, I should have added a thing. I always forget because of my pheromones. Oh well, it's fine.
15.
I succeeded anyway. I'll charm, negotiation, and things get a plus thing. I don't know if it goes automatic or not. I don't think so.
I don't think so, yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's just on my sheet.
What are you selling?
2 blasters, 2 truncheons, and a box full of crystals. And a partridge in a pear tree.
Okay. 400 for 1 blaster. Damn, blasters are not cheap.
No.
20 and 15. Yeah, okay. 800, 830, and then the crystals, and then some extra for your roll. Yeah. You're selling like all the crystals you have, the cooled boxes.
Yeah. I don't know how much I need for hyper. Like, I mean, fuck it, sell it.
Okay.
Sell it.
In total, that'll give you 1,500 credits.
That's good to me.
It's a deal.
Wait, can I haggle him for 35 extra credits just so I don't have to do the math? This is making a nice round number.
With your success of 5, yeah, he'll throw an extra 35 credits.
That would bring it up to
make the math easier.
Yeah, 2,500. Lovely.
Yeah, and remove the stuff that you don't have anymore.
Oh, 3,500. Idiot. 3,000. Yeah. And delete. 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 Oh, the memory core. Delete. All right. Let's go buy 3 crates of spice, baby.
Yeah, so the Everbus spice.
To peruse his wares. Does he? What's this guy selling?
The Everbus spice is available in a dose, like you have, for 25 credits, or a 100-dose cargo container. That is worth 2,000 for a 100-dose cargo container.
I negotiated them at 1,000 a crate.
Okay, so are you gonna buy 1 crate for 1,000 or 2 crates for 2,000?
3 crates for 3,000.
Okay.
He said he has lots he needs to get off world because the people that were supposed to meet didn't show up or something. Or
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 crates, please. Wonderful. I can definitely get a good profit of this.
Yeah. Do these have an encumbrance? Yeah. So I guess like when you put them on the ship or whatever, make sure to lower the encumbrance in your inventory or something, or put it in the ship's inventory. You should have access to that sheet. I don't know if it can hold stuff.
Biography.
It does have a cargo hold.
Does. Let me see if
And
I
it
can
has a-
drag one onto here.
It has a crew slot as well.
I can. Marvelous.
Okay, cool.
All right. Nobody steal my spice. If I notice that any of the doses have gone missing, you're all dead.
Just any of the spices gone.
Yeah.
You walk into like the little kitchen area on the ship and just somebody like cooking with the spices. I found this in the cargo.
No! You owe me so much money. I think she would actually kill me. Good life.
I'm not here to hear this, so we'll deal with it. We'll deal with that problem when it comes to it.
When I'm talking to him, do you perhaps have any I'm just gonna call it a heater or whatever, a fucking pipe, a pipe for to actually smoke the spice?
Yeah, they'll definitely have that. You can just you can just have it, but included with your crates. I don't know if it is an actual item in this. I don't know what it would be called.
Let me see. Let's type it in. Star Wars. What do they smoke spice with? Mind-altering drugs, spice. How is it used? Using death sticks.
Yeah, the little thing with the tubes we would call like a water pipe, I guess, or like a hookah, I think they're called in real life.
Yeah.
But Star Wars has like weird names for everything. Like coffee is gaff.
I'm just gonna write spice pipe.
Yeah.
There we are.
You just have a way of consuming it.
Yeah, I got one in my inventory of my gear. Cool. Right.
Yes.
Back to the ship.
That'll be
ladies.
all.
Yeah, thank you very much. I will be
Pleasure
back
doing
for-
business with you.
If things go well with this selling, I'll be back for more space.
You got something to carry these crates, or you need them loaded at the docks?
I've got a Mandalorian.
I can carry him. I can carry 2.
Yeah, they're sizable crates, like 3 of them, filled with spice.
I'll carry 1. He'll carry 2.
Yeah, I'll load him in front of him and
no.
just.
No.
What?
I'm gonna get both R4s to line up side by side and put them on their heads.
Just,
Oh no.
just be careful moving it about. The Empire doesn't meddle with our business, but every now and then they do some random roadside zeres to keep up the, to act like they're actually doing something.
I see. Okay. Well, we'll get to the ship quickly then.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They shouldn't cause any trouble, but if you see a patrol, best to avoid them.
Will do.
Okay.
Yeah, anything else you want to do in a Foremost spaceport, or are you just slowly making your way back to the ship with the new cargo?
That's all I needed to do.
I don't need to do anything either.
I was thinking about selling R4, but wait. I'll see what his protocol droid friend says.
Damn.
Well, he's probably worth a lot of money.
There can only be one R4.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We might-
I'm not as bad as Chopper. I'm not going to knock him out a moving ship.
Fuck Chopper, man. He's a piece of shit. I hate that little droid.
I kinda like him, but he's a piece of shit.
I kind of like him, but he's a dick. The same way I like Joffrey. He's an asshole, but I like watching him.
Yeah, you make your way back to the JM 5000 Jumpmaster through the windy, sandy streets of Foremost Spaceport.
Cool.
You reach the ship, do the password, unlocks, open it up, start loading the cargo into its very limited cargo hold. The star charts are in there. Zakata, the Rhodian girl, is with you guys as well. She, as you approach the ship, she's like, "Oh, it's a nice ship you have."
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you all get on board?
Yes, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So on the ship, there really is just the cockpit area, and everything else is just cargo, a little toilet area, an area to sleep, the workbench, but nothing really out of the ordinary. No like gunner positions and stuff like that. So what's gonna be like your roles on the ship? Mank is a pilot. Is somebody gonna be like co-pilot slash secondary pilot in case something happens and somebody needs to like get on the controls?
Looking
comms,
the
apparently.
description of the ship, I've written down something, and I just don't know if everyone likes that idea or not.
In the description of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with being comms.
Pilot and owner, Mank of Oflin. Navigator, R4X1. Comms officer, Porrexel, Telzorn. Engineer, Oliver Testa. And weapons expert, Joseph Joestar.
You're not the owner. We all own it.
Okay, then I'll take the owner. I just put the owner because like it says the owner at the moment. So
I don't mind you being owner.
My character would have a problem. Like just money. if something ever goes wrong with his crew, I want to make sure I get my cut of selling the ship.
Yeah, so the bounty hunter characters, you can legally hunt this bounty that was in the cantina. You've got the right gear for it.
You got the license.
You've got your license.
Got the chain code or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, the PCK or what it was called. The IPKC, Imperial Peacekeeping Certificate, is what bounty hunters have apparently.
Rights for this bounty hunter.
Yeah, you have that. That is a legal bounty on this Aqualish that you have the data pad of or took like a copy of it or something. So you have like the needed information to hunt this character down. You have learned his supposed location on an asteroid in outer space from the R4 unit that you took on. That's on the ship now as well. That has the star charts. So once you're set up on the ship, do you start getting the ship flight ready, taking off into orbit to see if you can locate this asteroid base?
Should we like be fixing the droid first? Maybe I'll have more information.
Yeah. Like I said, I left a little bit before you guys, so I was just putting the parts ready, and then.
Yeah, I left with them.
Oh, okay. The both of
We
you.
can do the whole shopping.
You can both do me a mechanics, just one purple difficulty.
I was gonna say I'd probably just be helping him. Mechanics isn't really my strong suit.
oh my god, I think Oliver's got this.
Yeah, he also succeeded.
Fuck no.
Nice. Very nice.
This is the wrench you wanted, and the blowtorch, right?
No need for blowtorch. We're not blowing him.
Well, we need to attach the arm somehow. It's been ripped off.
Pretty sure only his legs got ripped off, not the arm.
Shit, the arm's falling off as well.
You connect the legs, the arms, like everything is connected up. He's still like a bit like rough looking, like a dented piece of shit looking protocol droid, like C-3PO when he wasn't like golden yet in the prequels, like you see like bits of the wires hanging out and stuff like that. It looks a bit rough, but you flip the switch and he turns on, the light like goes into his eyes. Activated. I am unit J9B8. What is my programming?
Ah shit, we still need the memory from Porrexel.
Oh, she left it over here.
You left it in the ship, yeah.
Yeah.
You passed
It's on the
border.
workbench.
On the
Yeah.
workbench, well, we'll install it, Griss.
Yeah, just put it in.
You insert it, it does like it starts like installing the memory into the unit. Does the
Oh,
Windows
fuck's
boot
sake.
up dive?
Yeah. Windows update.
Does
Yeah.
R4 look like he gives a shit? The new R4.
Yeah, the new R4 that's there is like attentively watching you repair J9. As much as you can tell that an R4 unit is watching because it has like the one lens.
Yeah, it's facing.
I mean, the
direction.
one lens is
They're going,
definitely facing him, though.
Yeah.
Why is the one lens red? What's wrong with this one?
It's not red. It's not. You
It's a shade of orange.
Unit J9B8 activated. Protocol droid of assistance. My friend R4 needs help. As R4 beeps. Oh, R4, you are here. You all alright? Oh, you're so good.
I hate his voice.
Oh god, he's tapped Wookiee on us.
Oh, I understand Wookiee.
What's a Wookiee?
I am fluent in 300 languages.
I mean, it was one of the prisoners that was
Do
on
you
here
speak
earlier.
Spanish?
Sí.
No, it's true. He said it.
Tu hable español. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
He loves the library.
Who do you work for? Okay.
Last bastard sold us off for decommissioning. Currently no order.
Well, I think we're in that.
Well, then you're ours now. Congratulations.
Yeah.
What will be my function? Do you need translating?
Beep, boop, beep, beep. More droids for the uprising.
Yeah, could you
Not really.
Yeah, I don't really feel like being a permanent translator, so could you translate anything the droids say for the rest of the crew?
Can do. I am fluent in binary.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Be
And,
up in the cockpit as well.
Movement is a bit restricted. Programming needs updating. And it just kind of like clumsily clanks around the cargo hull.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get him some new legs.
Yeah, and you know, you've seen a C-3PO walk in the movies. They're not the most agile droids as it is.
We should
Wonder
get a
if we could
hawk
make-
put in that roof.
Wonder if we could make him a security translating droid.
A security translating droid.
Yeah,
Like a
he
multi-
can translate, but he can also translate an ass whooping.
Hmm.
I mean,
Okay.
those stupid cop droids from Coruscant kind of look like protocol droids, and
Yeah.
they're just about as effective as them.
Yeah, and that was those type of droids were the ones in the prison.
We could go back to the prison and just take every droid from there.
I'm back there that expects it.
We can blow the shit out of them. Yeah. Good point. They might have space guns.
If they haven't already, I mean, knowing the Empire. I'm not saying this in game, but out of game, knowing the Empire, there's a chance they might have killed them for, you know, fucking up.
Not fucking up.
Okay, cool. J9B8 has joined the party. So you have a protocol droid, 2 or 4 droids now. The ship is ready, it's powered up, the gyro works, everything seems to be stable. Do you take off into orbit?
Well, as long as we've got the star charge ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah, the computer checks of the droids, everything is in the ship's database. Everything you need to like plot a course to this asteroid is there.
How far away is this asteroid? How long will it take to get there?
It is not that far. It is pretty much located just in deep space between Formos and Castle itself. So just one hyperspace jump away. If you fly like just like the faster than light speed, that's not the jumping. It'll take a while because space is big. But it's just one jump away.
Just jump.
I was to say, as Aidan being the pilot, would he know about?
Jump now.
No, don't jump now. We're not even took off yet.
Jump now.
I was gonna say, would he know about refueling like hyperspace jumps and that?
Mank, the pilot?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, as an ace pilot, he definitely knows how to, like, fuel ships and stuff.
I'm just curious, that was all.
We haven't got this refueled, have we? Or did we get it refueled?
No.
We had one fuel source for hyperspace, and they have been sold. Good sir. That's why I was asking. Would you have known?
Well,
Like, oh yeah, that fucking fuels the ship, and if we needed any or not. I couldn't ask these questions. I weren't here. You know, I was coming back. You were there at the shopping. You knew what was getting sold, so.
I guess I can get more fuel, different type of fuel. That's if we need it.
Also, I know nothing about ships, so that's why I'm fucking asking you. The
Can I
pilot.
check the fuel gauge?
Yeah, just a fuel gauge. For like just flying, or for like specific hyperspace fuel? How many
Both.
jumps you can make?
Both of them.
With the systems like repaired, the gyro plugged back in, everything is like rebooted and updated. As you check the systems, you notice that you have hyperspace fuel for at least 3 jumps.
What about ship fuel, like just normal flying fuel?
Normal flying fuel is fine.
Okay, we've only got enough fuel for 3 jumps, so we need to make it count. If one there, one out, and then
Want to leave this place, but
uh,
we're gonna have to refuel after that.
How much is fuel?
Yeah, how much is fuel, Mank?
how much is fuel, GM?
Depends on the economy. No. it
Shit, man, that hits too hard.
it depends on what type of fuel and stuff you're getting. It also like where you are. It varies, but your normal hyperspace fuel, the standard, it's not actually that expensive because it's something that everyone uses. It's like a day-to-day item, so like even your normal civilians that travel space can afford it.
So, number?
I would say the not that good fuel around like 50 credits or something, maybe less, maybe more.
I'll say that to him. And depends where we get it from. Because we could get it off like a desk. A planet that don't have a lot of fuel reserves, so it could be expensive, more expensive.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it now.
Yeah.
Do me a computer's R4 X1.
You're gonna have to specify each time now, aren't you?
Yeah, just 1 purple dice as you go through the data that you have access to. With these maps of the other R4 units, R4 W9, uploaded into the ship, you have access to them as well. You can like access them in your data banks. You know that this asteroid base that the bounty target is supposedly on has facilities for space travel, so there is a very high chance that there could be fuel there.
Well, tell them that then.
Thank you, Droid, for telling me. I can't remember his name. The other one, not the RX.
Yeah, maybe we should actually give you know, our oldie badder goldie droid an actual fucking name.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you wanted a name, what would it be? R4.
Oh yes, beep boop.
I don't
You need
like
to say
being called.
something.
I don't like being called by a name or a nickname. I just like R4.
Well, the other one, what would you like to be called? Or other R4?
R4. R4.5.
I'm gonna push him out of the ship.
No.
That's
you can-
Snack Droid. What do you want to be called?
You can just call him W9 and our old one just R4.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna call them both R4.
What color is R1?
Huh?
What color's R1?
They're both ours.
You mean X1?
Our old one.
What colour is Destructore's one you on about?
Yeah.
I'm not too sure when they were manufactured. When were you guys created?
I'll display my date of activation, although I'm technically not sure if you would call that my creation, as it's not when I was assembled.
Curious.
You know what?
Which one was assembled first?
I have no idea.
That's
know
why
what?
you just pick one. It doesn't matter.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Well,
I'll
if I go
tap
by the
on-
numbers, Chris, I assume that one, like the W, is probably the younger one, since it was probably made after, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
Tap on Destructore's one. This one. What color's this one, Grizz? On Destructore's one.
WX. I'm a fucking idiot. I can't even do the fucking alphabet right. W goes before.
Yeah.
I was worried about that.
What color are you?
So he's the older one.
R4X1. Like on your little
I'm
picture,
white
it's
with
like
black stripes.
yeah.
Oh, black stripes.
I wasn't too sure if it was like black or like dark
I
bluish.
thought it was dark green.
Ah,
There you
yeah,
go, we
I
can-
can see that.
We can call him White 4. There you go.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh,
So
no.
you don't need to bring
I
race
think we
into
should
this.
clean him up.
Clean him up.
Maybe you should give him a sour then.
Yeah, all of you are like
In water.
Let me just go get the water for the droid out of.
Wow.
all of you are covered in this like yellow like sulfuric
Solid
dust
shower.
from like walking around on Formos.
And I hate sand. It's irritating, coarse, and gets fucking everywhere.
Well, we should set a course and all have a sour. Not together,
I was
so we
saying,
can get all the
fuck
dust
Ah.
off.
That
Beep,
together.
boop, beep, beep. I can maintain the course while you take a shower if you like, Captain.
Chris, like, just to be clear,
Okay.
it's a sonic shower in the ship, I assume, not an actual shower like they're assuming here.
What is a sonic shower?
It doesn't require water. It's like it basically. I don't
sound,
know.
isn't it? Just sound vibration.
think
getting
so,
all
it
the
just-
particles off
uh,
you.
Yeah, I think so.
Where's
Yeah.
it?
Is it
So
in
it
both
would
Star
be-
Trek and Star Wars, or is it just a Star Trek thing?
It's just a Star Wars thing.
I'll say that, or if you want to be even more simplistic, you get pretty much hit with air to
Oh, yeah, let me
such
look
a
it up.
vibration
Sonic
where
shower
it
was
cleans the
faster
dirt
than
off you.
efficient than a chem wipe or water-based showers that use ultrasonic vibrations to cause dirt to simply vibrate and evaporate off someone's body, leaving
Oh,
it
wow,
fresh and
was
clean.
How about that?
Yeah,
There
could
you
be
go.
could
I
be
knew I heard that there was no certain like actual showers in Star Wars somewhere. I was like, where did I hear that from? Like
could be either or. Ships are capable of holding like water tanks. Like some of the cargo ships
there's-
have like specific
But to be
zones
honest,
for
I'd
that.
rather
That's what the-
drink that.
That's
we
what the
don't need
sink
wastewater.
is. The sink actually has water.
I was
The
gonna say,
sonic shower doesn't.
if we don't have to waste water, I'd rather not.
I consider
Like,
it doesn't have fucking. Sorry, consider it doesn't have fucking walls. I assume it's a sonic shower. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sonic shower.
I assume.
Why wasn't that in the TARDIS?
You lot go and have a Sonic sour while I take
True.
off and we can.
Yeah, make a cup of caf, have a sonic shower.
Right, I'm
Oh,
gonna
wait
go
for
have a
all this
Sonic
to blow
shit.
over.
And where's the astromech droid? I need him over here.
They're both in the cockpit with you, right? Or do you not see it?
This one.
Yeah.
I'm on about
The
I need him
protocol
as a protocol droid.
Yeah,
I
he,
need
told,
him.
he did tell him to go into the, like stay in the cockpit.
Okay. Well, he's not an astromech though.
Yeah, but I need him to translate. Everyone can go down there. Hey, what is that? What is this blade down here?
Cargo hold.
Cargo, yeah.
You've got a
Why did-
bedroom, a cargo home, a sonic shower, workspace, an exit, and the cockpit.
Okay.
No.
How
You
many
stop
beds are
looking at me
there?
while I'm having a
One.
shower, Aidan.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking.
The bleed through the
Get
door.
You dog bastard. Hey! Ah. Hey!
I'm going to sit on my crates.
So yeah, R4W9 is able to assist the pilot of the ship to safely drop out of hyperspace within a short distance of the asteroid field. From there, the ship's navigational computer, together with some assistance from R4W9 and R4X1, can locate the position of a large, slowly drifting asteroid. The droid identifies this rock as the likely location of Bandin Doba's hideout. The asteroid has been riddled with caverns left by massive space slugs. There seems to be many entrances to the asteroid's interior, and scans show that a number of large caverns have been gnawed out of the rock.
We're just gonna gobble him up when he gets here, aren't we?
Oh, cash then. Yeah, I let. Oh, are you okay? You seem to have fallen.
And I'm laying down in my crates in the cargo hold.
I just let people know that I'm done in the shower. I did what I had to do.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
on.
That's what the ping was, but I didn't want to interrupt Chris while he was talking.
You just literally you see Porrexel run in. That planet was fucking filthy.
Yeah.
I guess in
Sonic
all fairness,
shower. Hang on.
she's got more things she has to
Can I
clean.
lock this door, Chris?
Yeah, from the inside.
Yeah, just make sure it's locked. Fucking ship full of prisoners, men. I don't know these guys for fucking Adam.
Men.
Time to go on a drug trip and lose my career. Men.
So Joseph,
Yeah.
I think we should get some chairs put in so
Oh,
you
so
lot
don't
can sit
fucking
down.
bark at me, man.
I'm not. I'm just talking to you.
Yeah, I'm joking. I mean, why, are you expecting everybody to stay with one another, or?
Well, it's quite a good crew we got here. But
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like, once I get my money and get back to where I need to go, I'm probably gonna be out.
okay. Well,
Why,
what we're doing with the ship
did
then?
you just? I mean, it isn't my ship. I don't fucking own it. Listen, my job is to capture people and make money that way. Like,
Yeah.
sure, a ship is very useful for that, but at the same time, there's a lot of us, and we're all, well, we all got our own shit going on. I don't know if, you know, our shit all combines together, should I say. Like, what do you actually want to do?
I'm just a pilot. I like flying. I don't really have anything to do. I just stay away from the Empire, mostly.
Okay.
Unless I run into him by accident.
I've also got another question for you.
What?
What were you talking to about that other gentleman earlier? You, like, walked off with him.
I had a question, because he seemed to recognise me, and there's some people that would recognise me, but them people I don't hang around with anymore.
Down in front.
What do you mean by that?
I make sure the door's closed. I like press the lock on the door.
Okay.
I used to be in a group that was on Coruscant.
Okay, a group. What, you mean like a cult?
I used to be part of the Jedi's.
Do I know what a Jedi is, Chris?
Oh, shit.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh no, not this shit.
Chris,
Sorry, what?
do I know what a Jedi is?
Do me a lore test. 2 purples, just normal difficulty. I'm gonna spend one of my dark points so you can add a black dice to your roll.
Oh,
What?
Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna do
Sorry,
that.
Do it again. No, do it again.
Yeah, do it again.
I said just add a black dice to it, Chris.
I can't edit the rolls in this like I can in Warhammer. So it's either like re-roll it or not.
Do you want me
Re-roll
to just
it.
re-roll it and then we'll just take what the black dice landed on? But keep the top roll of what I've already done.
I'll be back in a minute.
We can do, but then we'll have to manually like light up the symbols, see which ones cancel each other out and stuff.
Just
Yeah,
roll
that's
it.
fine. Don't worry about it. Only one you'd be. Well, it's the
It
same
doesn't
fucking
even
roll
matter.
anyway,
Same
there you go.
Nice.
What does black mean?
What does
He is
black
dark
mean?
side,
It's a
so
friend.
that means we have another light side.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 successes to threat.
I
you
remember
know-
being a threat.
You've heard of the Jedi being some sort of religious cult, but it is common knowledge now in the galaxy, like spread by the Empire, that the Jedi were traitors to the Republic, and that they got like executed for being traitors. They made an attempt on the then Chancellor's life, now the Emperor, as a Mandalorian. You know
those
that
both assholes, to my knowledge.
you know that the Jedi are like from ancient history, depending on how much you know from Mandalore. But there's ancient history there where Mandalorians and Jedi have fought each other a lot through various wars. And if your character is or is not familiar with the Darksaber, that's up to you. You would know that the user of the Darksaber was like rumored to be a Jedi Mandalorian.
So, as I've just got my hand on my waist, you also said you was a Mandalorian as well.
Yes, I come from Mandalore. I come from the moon of Mandalore. I got took by the Jedi's, and I left about 5 years later because I did not agree with their way.
Philosophy.
I
Philosophy.
think Mckadow
That,
wants to come out the toilet, Chris.
that one. I did not agree with them, so I left and went back to my clan.
Okay, so I mean, so you used to be a Jedi then.
Jedi.
Yes,
So where's your your light sword, your
I
lightsaber?
did have one, but I once I left, I gave it up. I learned some forms, and then I left because I did not like like I said, the identity of the Jedi's
Also,
and Siths.
something that Joseph would definitely be aware of, as being a licensed bounty hunter that has an Imperial license to carry out bounty hunts. You know that Jedi's are like number one
lot of
of most wanted. They you get a lot of bounties to take in supposed Jedi's.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Just getting confirmation, Chris. That's all. Just getting confirmation. He's admitted it, and it's getting recorded on the old data pad.
Oh no, I wasn't thinking that far.
No, you weren't thinking that, but I was, my friend.
Yeah, I spent the
Leave
dark
it
side
alone.
points, and you were broadcasting this across the whole ship the whole time. No.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, no!
That's what I was doing.
You know what would really suck? Is if you said this in a room with 3 droids.
They're just standing there like beep boop.
I'm gonna wipe their memories.
Good luck with that. Pretty sure R4
I-
fucking
Get back here!
They don't have any restraining bolts, bitch. They'll kill you.
Okay, so yeah, again, your plan is just to fly around the galaxy.
Yeah, and my clans don't need me anymore. I'm just flying to try and get some members for the clan,
Remember.
and
I'm sorry,
also,
what?
well, I'm making a new clan, an off-brand of my clan.
With blackjack.
And hookers.
Look,
Already got one hooker.
And I'm flying around, and I'm trying to discover what Jedi's done and what I can do with my abilities.
Your abilities.
Yes, the Force.
Okay, yes, all right. Okay, with your abilities, is there anything you actually can do?
I don't know because the fucking you need to go see page 144 fucking I can sense emotions.
What do I sense right? What do you sense from me right now?
Quick draw. I can quick strike.
No, you just said sense emotion. I've asked you, what can you sense from me right now?
I don't know. What kind of sense from
Hostility,
you?
bang!
What kind of sense from you then? I don't know if I need to make roll or all that because it don't say.
It's not like a like it's called sense emotions, but you don't just get to read like somebody's emotions. The actual talent, we looked at it last time as well.
I can read people's emotions.
It makes it like when
That's because of my species.
Yeah.
Was
Sense
it just
danger.
you add like a dice to
I
something?
never even used that last time, to be honest. I should remember that I can sense people's fucking feelings.
God, it's Alucard all over again with your like 20 abilities, so you're not gonna remember half of them.
Ah, don't even. It's even harder in this one because it doesn't have the fucking descriptions.
You might be better off just doing like a little cheat sheet of just like things that you might want to remember, just like a shortcut.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I put them in my talents to like biography.
But yeah,
Trader.
depending on how this works, and you can sense emotions, you could probably sense that I think you're talking bullshit. Just to save some time. Like, you're telling me you can sense emotions and shit. I'm like, unless I can see it, I'm not gonna believe anything you're fucking saying. I think you might just be you're part of a weird cult that were in wars.
Not wrong.
I'm trying to.
And we're like known as being assholes.
Yeah, I'm trying to honestly think if I can do anything like
They
with the
turned
force.
on the Emperor.
Yeah.
That nice old man.
Yeah.
Like from our point of view, he's a good guy.
From my
Not for
point of
me.
view,
They're
the
constantly trying to invade my
enemy's
fucking
the
planet, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question though. Like I know we don't know this, but like, are you guys Empire Allied? Like, because the Mandalorians at this point are. Like they
I'm
join.
not.
They have to get convinced by the rebels to like leave the Empire. This is before rebels, right?
Yeah. That
And
is
rebels,
about
rebels
to be.
they convinced them to leave the Empire, so.
Yeah, there's
You're on the
about to
Empire
be
side.
like a civil war, but you know, you're free. The Mandalorians now are Empire Alliance, but they already had like splinter groups that were like not in agreement with that.
Like
Yeah,
I
That's why
said,
I'm asking.
I'm a part of one of them splinter groups.
like I said, I'm recording the whole conversation what I'm having with him. That's why I'm asking for more
Oh, you
information.
dirty little boy! You work for the Empire. Nice.
So
I like it.
So at this point, it's like 9 BBY, like 9 years before the Battle of Yavin, and the Empire started at like 19 BBY, so the Empire has been around for 10 years already. This year is kind of like the tipping point, where a lot of people saw the Empire for what it truly was. A lot of, even some of you guys could be part of your backstory, it's up to you. A lot of people at this point in the timeline have had a lot of first-hand experience with how tyrannical the Empire actually is. Like, a lot of planets are getting like strip mined of all their resources at this time, where they just like, they kick the local population out, treat everybody like slaves just to get that like resources for their war machine because they're building big super weapons somewhere.
Yeah. Well, they're constantly trying to take over my planet, but can't because of the pheromones and shit. So yeah.
They
Not
very
bad.
much keep
Also, they
slaves.
arrested me.
Yeah. So like at this point, there would be people that are like, yeah, the Empire, it's like, it's keeping us safe, we must support the Empire, but a lot of people are starting to change their mind because of the things that the Empire is doing. They're really like pissing off a bunch of different people in this time period.
So what do sense emotion do, Chris?
Sense emotion, I had it here. I fucking looked away. Oh, you add a blue dice to all your charm, coercion, and deception checks.
Harm him to believe you.
Yeah.
Unless the target is immune to force power, so you can't do it to droids. Droids.
Ah,
What a
I guess.
coincidence.
So that dude. Could do a charm.
I mean, you could try, but you know,
I know.
I think if you fail, I'm gonna know that you were trying to fuck with me, and then
Can I do a perception to try and sense force powers?
Of Joseph?
Yes.
Sure, but this will be difficult.
Difficult.
You'll
okay.
have to upgrade the difficulty twice. So that should add 2 challenge dice, I think.
Oh, okay.
Go on, boy. What do you sense from me, Mr. Magic Man?
Nothing.
Oh, fucking hell, more dice.
Yeah. I was
I
like,
didn't
why?
roll anything.
No, that was me testing. I was like, why are there no red dice there for Mank? I think you did your roll wrong.
Huh?
Yeah, there's a upgrade and downgrade difficulty button. When you click that, it like increases or decreases your difficulty. If you go from 2 purple, turn into like 1 red automatically if you upgrade the difficulty.
Excuse me, Griss. I just
Upgrade
succeeded
to-
on my roll, so can
okay.
you put that back up there, please?
So, oh.
It could sense.
Fucking hell, that was a fucking silly
Also,
roll
did I
than
say-
no one.
I thought that said depression then at the bottom.
Yeah, so that's technically 4 purples, but 2 purples turn into like a red one when you upgrade the difficulty.
Okay.
Wait, why are you looking at me weird?
So yeah, you try to sense the force, but you get nothing.
I'm just. Nothing.
Okay,
just-
well,
You seem trustworthy, so I thought I'd tell you some stuff.
okay. This is
Since
like
you are a
the one-
Mandalorian. And Mandalorians can stick together.
What do you mean I'm a Mandalorian?
You've told me already.
I've never
Why we was
mentioned
in the
I'm a
tunnel?
Mandalorian. Nah, not me, mate.
Wheels in the tunnel and you literally said,
No,
oh,
I asked about it. I've still, yet again, never said that I'm a Mandalorian. I just asked.
okay.
Because you went, I'm a Mandalorian.
Yeah. You see at your roll there that we made, you have 1 despair. That's the
Yeah.
really
Oh,
like
okay.
yeah, that's the really bad one. So if you get that a despair, I can spend that on like bad stuff really happening to them. And one of the despair ones is that your weapon immediately runs out of ammo and can be used for the rest of the encounter.
God, just imagine that
Do it,
happens in a
Griff.
lightsaber.
Do it. Make him go blind.
Shit, the Kyber crystal's out of power.
No, that's more for like in combat roles. The out of combat roles are more like open to interpretation. I could use it for something, but
Yeah, make him go blind.
it's just in the cockpit. I don't think anything can
Why
like
go
really.
blind?
Because it's perception.
The force rushes to your eyes and your eyes just pop. No.
You can be like Caleb Jarrett, and only regain his eyesight for some reason when he's about to fucking burn to death.
It's when he
What
was
is that
closest to
about?
the Force.
Someone explain that. The Force is just like, you know what? We're going to give this guy his sight back for 5 seconds so he can see his apprentice and the woman he loves, and he dies.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a
It's
gift.
so
Yeah.
weird.
He got to see them before he died.
Well, you know, if he could see, maybe he wouldn't have died. The Force is an asshole.
Yeah, it's the balance. It's not
Yeah,
good or bad.
I thought the Force was
Right
just
now.
a bacteria.
No.
You're thinking of Mirachlorians.
Yeah, Mckadows, they react. The Force
They
uses the
help you with the
Mckadows
Force.
to like tune. They're like
Yeah.
atoms in their universe.
But
The
yeah,
more
as
you've
you
got,
are
the stronger force you can use.
as you're talking, the ship drops out of the hyperspace, and you see the asteroid base in the distance, hovering away, like spinning around in space. You have arrived
Oh,
at your
shit.
destination.
How about that?
Oh,
Okay.
what
well,
the fuck is that big ship?
Just gonna open the door and
Let's avoid that.
leave.
Hey.
It's an asteroid, dude.
It's a
I
trap.
thought he was gonna fucking.
You're within range. R4X1, you can make me an easy 1 purple computers check.
Grit, I'm gonna stop recording now.
As
Okay,
you are
then.
as you are scanning the asteroid to like see what you can see. 4 successes, 2 advantages. You detect life forms on the asteroid in 2 of the caverns. You also detect a large metallic object giving energy readouts. It's been detected in 2 of them are being detected in 2 of the caverns, and these are most likely spacecraft. You also a smaller metallic object can be detected in... You detect a smaller metallic object in orbit around the asteroid. Some sort of sentry droid.
I'll relay literally everything you just said to them.
Yeah, so life forms in 2 of the caverns, ships in 2 of the caverns, and a small metallic object, probably a sentry droid, spinning around the asteroid outside in space.
Spinning's a good trick.
Yeah.
Looking good.
That's
We're
what you
here,
wanna hear.
boys.
That's what you want to hear the pilots say.
Yeah.
This ain't good. We're all gonna die.
Oh no.
It inspired confidence there.
It's a trap.
So what is the plan here? There seems to be some sort of droid flying around, a sentry, like guarding the premise. Are you gonna go in blasting, try to take out this droid in some space combat? Are you...
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah. Are you gonna try to like bypass it? It is like... You notice that it is doing a full patrol around the entire asteroid. The asteroid is quite big, like not planet size, but bigger than like a base would be in space. So as you observe the sentry doing its rounds, you notice that it takes about like 20 minutes for it to reach one side of the asteroid to the other side. So there is a bit of like a gap while you might be able to like get past it unnoticed.
Could we use radio frequency to discombobulate it and maybe possibly shut it down that way?
You
By
can't
doing
just say a bunch of spacey sci-fi mumbo jumbo and
That
expect
wasn't
it to.
spacey-fi mumbo jumbo. It's literally radio frequencies. Like you do that fucking basic shit now. It's like where you might have a radio get interfered with fucking an aerial or
They
some
don't
shit.
use radios, they use holograms, don't they?
Yeah.
It's still got a frequency though.
Does it?
Of course it does. Like
It is probably possible, but there are like, you know, unlimited amount of frequency combinations. It'll, you know, take forever to like figure out on what like frequency it's running.
Is
Well,
it making a loop round in like the same pattern every time?
at least I gave my idea.
Kinda in like a an X formation around the asteroid where it crosses like the same point every time.
We could just drop the droids off in space at that point and have them mount it and try and disable it that way. I don't know if it'll work. But they could just float there.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
And I don't
If you
know
drop
if
us off at the right time, I can magnetize my feet to it.
if any of your characters have any like connection to the Clone Wars, like if you were a kid or anything during that period and you've like maybe witnessed some of the Clone Wars, you might recognize the sentry plane as being one of the old droid ships.
Never seen them.
I mean, is that meant to be a vulture droid or a hyena bomber? I can never tell those two apart because
Vulture
the
droid.
heads.
This is the vulture one, yeah.
Right. I know the hyenas have 2 heads, but in that image it's like on the side, so I'm like,
Yeah.
can't really tell if that is a vulture or a hyena.
You could disable that.
That's a bad time. That's what that is.
Highly maneuverable, very fast starfighter.
I've never seen it.
That was one of their
before, I don't
best assets, the vulture droids, because they didn't need human pilots. They could go at a much greater speed.
So, R4, with your knowledge of your databases, I'll say that you definitely know about these droid ships, remnants from the Clone Wars.
Well, if anyone doesn't know what it is, would I be able to project a hologram of one to them so I can show them details?
Yeah, you get like a little hologram out that has a spinning version of the ship, the picture that I just showed.
And a bunch of texts lining to different parts of it, just detailing each part of the ship, I guess.
How do we disable it? That's what we need.
Or take it down.
We might get detected if we just go in shooting.
I mean, I don't know if they ever improved on that, but don't vulture droids still need like a drop-off point or control in order to stay active?
I'm gonna let the pilots deal with it. 'Cause this is their fucking job.
Do me an average 2 purples computer check,
You're the
R4X1.
bounty hunters, you should know.
For what?
I had to bounty hunt. Like we're hunting a bounty right now. Like you should know.
I'd say they're talking about the fucking droid at this point.
Yeah,
Fucking...
which is guarding the place where the bounty is.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'll say, once
so
I
are
deal
for
with the droid,
like
then we'll deal with trying to find the bounty.
Hey, where's the
Sca-
woman?
scanning the ship. Oh yeah, she's here with you. I forgot to put her token
yeah,
there.
We left her in space.
Yeah, wait, oops.
Boop.
They're just hanging on the outside of the ship.
You follow the programming of the sentry droid. You notice that it takes 20 minutes to orbit the asteroid. Each turn, it makes a scanner sweep to locate any hazards. So it's not like active 100% of the time. It every so many times it makes like boom, like a big like sweep of the area to see if it can like ping anything out of the ordinary.
Well, this guy's a criminal.
So we basically will have to take it down in some way.
Well, no, we don't have to. Well, this guy's a criminal. We could just try to communicate with that hangar over there and see if they'll buy the spies while we're in there. That could be a distraction.
I mean, he's hiding in there for a reason. I don't think he wants anybody to contact him.
But he might also want drugs if he's bored. We could just contact him and see if he says no.
That's a risky move.
Then he'll be aware of our presence and be more paranoid and probably keep an eye on us till we leave.
Yeah.
If you say so. I mean, your current plan is to attack the thing. We don't know what other defenses this place has.
Mank, with your as an ace pilot, with your previous experiences, you think that you are skillful enough to avoid the sweep and get to the asteroid without alerting the droid. And out of roleplay, I'll tell you this, just as a little heads up, it'll require a piloting space check, and it'll be a hard one, 3 purples.
3 purples. Oof. I can do that, but
We could come up with another plan. Up to you.
Connor's,
You could use it-
not Connor's, Joseph's idea to like scramble the droid is not the worst idea.
And I'm vehemently against anything but shooting at it.
You can't quite like scramble its frequency, but you can try to jam the
Sorry, I'm
droid.
vehemently against shooting at it.
Yeah, you can obviously just blast it, but
Yeah,
you
I
can
don't want to do
attempt.
that.
You can attempt to jam the droid, which will take a average 2 purple computer check. If
Right,
somebody
Chris.
would like to attempt that.
I was say if I was, yeah, again, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a decent pilot. You know, I know the basics. If I was doing a guess with what I've looked at this ship, would I believe with our weapon, with the weapons we've got, do I believe that we could destroy this thing? I believe we could win this fight. Is pretty much what I'm thinking.
You know that you have a very limited knowledge of this type of ship that you are in, but we discussed it last time. You are in pretty much a long-range scouting ship. Its main function is to jump in,
Scout.
fly around very fast. Like it's a pretty fast ship compared to other ships, but it's more to like fly in, look around, see what it can discover, and jump back out. It has weapons for fighting, but it's not its main function.
Vulture droids, on the other hand, are highly utilizable droids with interchangeable weaponry. Some can even carry missiles.
Yeah. So,
how long can we scramble it for?
So it says here, just because we're still kind of like learning the system and stuff like that, I'm using like a starter thing. You can choose to jam the droids. The droid's comlink is not incredibly powerful and can be jammed with an average 2 purple computer check that takes 1 action. If the droid's comlink is jammed, it cannot send out an alert, but will fight back against the intruders. Any player character with either piloting space or computers should know this is an option automatically. So anyone with computers and piloting
Wow.
knows that you can jam the droid, but it will fight back. It won't be able to like broadcast that it's under attack, but it'll come at you.
So jamming it straight away will make it aggressive.
Yeah, but it won't be able to broadcast to the base that it's under attack.
Look at me. Look at the brain on me today.
Yeah, but well, I don't think we have a good chance of finding it.
Well, like I said, I don't know much about this droid. For what our droid just told us, motherfucker fast and has weapon capability that is superior than ours. So we could like
I can fly
EMP
by
it or
it.
some shit.
I'll also just, this is me being a quirky droid, bring up at the exact time you're bringing up these details. Also, it can walk.
Yeah.
It can fucking walk.
And I'll show him a hologram of the Vulture droid walking when it's on the ground.
Yeah. I just want to remind you, you have 7 light side points at the moment. Even if you attempt any of these choices in dealing with the droids and the roll goes terribly wrong, you have an option to undo it.
Right, we've
It's not
got
about
3
the roll,
droids here.
Chris. It's about the roleplay.
Yeah.
I just go, right, we've got 3 droids here and a fucking ship computer here. I want to run the statistics of us actually winning in combat here. We've got 3 fucking droids here. We can use them to fucking help us with.
Who had the
science
idea
we
of
have.
who had the idea of us droids going outside and trying to hack it?
Porrexel.
I was more thinking of like, get your 3 droids here to think of the best solution for us.
With
They're
your
fucking computer brains.
yeah, with your computer, with your access to the droid ship's loadout, like scanning it from this distance with the ship's long medium range scanner that you have aboard, I believe, on this. Oh no, it says extreme censoring, so you can like scan it from far away. That's why it's a scout ship, I guess.
Yeah.
You scan the ship. It is definitely an old Clone Wars droid fighter, but not been kept in the ideal pristine condition. For one, it does not seem to have its missile launcher capabilities. So it's a bit of a like junkier, weaker version of the Clone Wars era droid starships.
We're in an asteroid belt right now, right?
Yeah, there is like there are rocks floating around like the area.
I mean, if it's not been well maintained, I imagine just getting it to try and chase us might put up too much of a challenge for it, and it might just crash or overheat, period. Plus, these things were designed to go faster than human pilots, so there's a good chance it might miscalculate and go too fast to avoid oncoming asteroids.
Yeah, again, as I looked at Aidan, I say, "You're the pilot. What do you assume we should do? This is
Okay.
your call."
Well,
I'm smoking my weed grass or whatever.
Okay.
if you say it's not as decrypted as you think it is, I might be able to outrun it and just like do a maneuver to go on an asteroid and make it hit it.
Smoke like fills the cockpit. You all feel a bit like calmer.
God, God damn it! What is happening?
Open a window.
There you go. That's your realism.
Go
frame.
in the other room.
So what the fuck are you doing? Go in the other room.
Standing by to hack the droid on your orders.
It's all the same air
Hmm.
filtration system. What are you talking about? You're going.
If you can hack the droid and then get it to chase after us, I can go to like a dense asteroid
It will likely
field.
chase after us after. It will likely chase after us after we jam its comlink as part of its defensive programming.
How
What's
far
up, Oliver?
how far can you jam it?
We just jam its comlink, period, so it can't alert the base.
But how far away can you do it? Can you do it?
I'm pretty
far,
sure I'm
so it
jamming. I'm
comes?
pretty sure I'm jamming it, so it won't be able to report back. Period.
And that's one thing we don't want it to do, especially if we're looking for our target. There you go. There's some bounty hunting
Okay.
for you.
So
Plus, in general, these things never had a very operational, never a long operations range. They always needed a hangar or something to go back to every so often for recharge.
okay, well we have a couple of options. Either I can try and fly by and try and land near the hangar, and land in the hangar. Try and lure the ship away, make it crash, or we lure the ship away and fight it.
We have no chance of finding it.
Yeah.
I'm just
You,
holding the pipe in front of your face, by the way, Oliver.
Not limited to any one of these choices. Like,
Do you
if you do one and it fails, you can still attempt another.
Take it. Take the piss.
Okay.
Shall I just shall I just hack it and get it underway?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm all for that.
Or attempt to, I suppose. Said 2 purple, Griss.
Yeah. To jam the droid. Success.
Let's fly.
Is successfully jammed. It cannot send out an alert, but it will fight back. So as soon as you send out a signal, you notice the droid fighter changes course and comes like screaming directly towards you at full speed.
With
Sorry,
that
it's 20
vulture
minutes
droid
away.
noise they make when they're moving through.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly away to asteroid field, like the closest one.
Okay, do me a piloting. 2 purples.
Pilot in space, yeah?
Yeah.
2 purples, don't go.
5
2
success.
threats.
2 threat. Let me check.
Seems kind of fitting given what he's doing.
Yeah. Let's check the sheet of the ship. Its speed is 4. Let me see what the droid can push out in speed. Also 4. So as you blast into, you're flying through like an asteroid field, trying to like find some like
I mean,
obstacles.
If we're equal speed, you're pretty much going to have to outmaneuver it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm planning.
So you successfully pilot your way into the asteroid field. So normally for space combat, you do initiative like usual. I'm just gonna do it more narratively now, but anyone can pretty much attempt to do certain actions in space combat, depending on what they are doing on the ship, of course. The pilot can choose to spend his... so you get a maneuver and an action, like in normal combat. For maneuvers, the pilot can choose to accelerate, decelerate, fly, /drive, evasive maneuvers, stay on target, punch it, angle the deflector shields. As an action, you can choose to do a blanket barrage, to just shoot in a direction with a gunnery check. A concentrated barrage, do damage control if you've taken any hits to like try to control it a bit. And just spend an action to try to gain the advantage.
So just guessing here, but you're probably going to want me to put the deflectors on the rear, right?
Yes.
So those, while aboard a vehicle in combat, those who are not piloting or firing weapons may still want to contribute to the encounter, although the number of options open to them is limited by a player's creativity. It's like a table here that I have in a book that has a list of actions passengers can attempt during encounters. Some examples are... plot course. While people are fighting, like tap away on the computer to like plot a course in case you need to like jump out or make a fast escape. Co-pilot, if the ship has like a co-pilot seat available. Jamming, to like continuously doing computers check to keep jamming whatever your target is. A hard mechanics check will allow you to boost shields, like find a terminal to interact with to like increase the shields on one side of the ship. Manual repairs, when like stuff get damaged, you can run around and like fix the ship, CFT style, like slam planks onto the holes. Fire discipline, put out fire, scan the enemy, slice enemy systems, or spool missiles if you had missiles, like charge them up kind of deal. So everybody can kind of like do some stuff on the ship while combat is happening. Since I'm just doing this narratively, if at any point of what is happening you think of something that you might want to do in this situation, just jump in and tell me what you as your character would like to do. So
Mckadow's just going to be getting high while we're doing this.
Yeah, just mellowing out as the ship is just taking like high G maneuvers through this like asteroid field.
Yep, pretty much. That's pretty much what she's doing.
I'm gonna get as far away from Mckadow and just brace.
Brace.
Just in case we do get out of this, I don't want any of my senses to be dulled by the fucking smoke.
It works, man.
I don't know how it works. Man, don't do drugs, but I know that you've just said if you're going to die, you want to die high, and high is yeah. Again, you don't have to be a genius to kind of figure out what high means. It means you're using drugs to fucking
But you don't do drugs. How do you know?
I mean, even people that don't do drugs know what the fuck high means. You don't have to, it isn't like some higher form of fucking communication.
It's rocket science.
Child can probably know what it means.
But yeah, Mank piloted the ship into an asteroid field. The droid fighter is on hot pursuit, diving in between the asteroids as well, ducking and weaving to avoid the rocks. Are you going full speed as the pilot?
Yes.
Okay, since your speed is the same, as long as you don't like fly into a rock or anything, it should not be able to catch up to you. You can pretty much like keep it at the same distance. So if you wanted to like get any closer, you'll have to slow down.
Okay. Is there any like asteroids coming together? Like gonna hit each other and then bake off?
Yeah, you're in like a moving like asteroid field. There's some just like floating around that are like getting closer to each other and like spinning as they are rotating. Spinning as they are rotating, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, that won't be a too risky maneuver to do. Can I go in between a meteor that's going to ram into each other, and then after that do a burst and go down? A stop and then go down.
Yeah, that'll be a piloting maneuver, so it'll require a piloting space check.
Quickly going for a piss, BRB.
2 purples. Average success. The droid that is latched onto you is gonna see if it can make the same roll.
Fucking hell, it's better. It's fucking better.
It
Yeah,
tucks and beeps.
They're designed to fly real fast because they don't need to worry about an organic pilot being turned to mush.
Okay. Speed off then, going downwards.
Okay, so Mank as the pilot, doing maneuvers, trying to get the droid ship to crash. It seems like the droid ship can easily match Mank's movements and is keeping up, is not flying into any of the asteroids. Would anyone else like to attempt to do something while this pursuit is happening?
I don't know, maybe someone could, like, eject some scrap out the back somehow and have it ram into the droid somehow. I don't know.
Just kind of dodge it.
Yeah, but in doing so, would it hit an asteroid?
It all depends on the rolls.
I have one maneuver in my head, but I'll wait till everyone else is done.
Yeah, obviously you as the pilot are gonna have the most work here, but I just want to give the chance for the others to like jump in and like interact with this scenario a bit.
You said I can boost the shields, right?
Yeah.
That'll be a mechanic hard, so 3 purple dice.
Let me double check the table if it was a hard one, but I think so. Boost shields, hard mechanics check. The crew member reroutes power from other systems to boost the defensive system of a vehicle. This only works if the vehicle already has a defense rating, which this one does. On a successful check, the vehicle gets 1 strain, but increases the defense of one of the defense zones until the beginning of the next turn. Additional little star markers on the dice increase the duration by 1 round per star marker, like little exploding marker. So a hard mechanics check. And I believe 3 purple dice, yeah.
Okay. A
success 2. That means you can increase the shield by 1 for 2 rounds on one of its locations.
Well, it's on the back of the ship right now, so...
Yeah, if you open the ship's sheet in the Actus, you see like the fence, you have port, starboard, aft, and fore. It already had 1 on 4. I don't know if any of you did that or if it just came with that.
I think it come with it.
Yeah, so I think you can like boost one of these, either a 0 to a 1 or the 1 to a 2.
Well, it's chasing us from behind, so I'll put it at the back.
Okay. So that makes your aft shield 1 as well. The computer system like goes like, and you notice that the droid ship is locking on to the jump master. It is lining up a shot. What do you do, pilot? You see that like a little thing on your HUD on the ship's computer lights up that the rear shields have been increased.
Okay.
I'm back.
Let me think.
How's it going? Are we dead yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Asteroids. The asteroids around us.
Yeah.
Can I do another maneuver to like go in and out through asteroids?
Okay.
To
Like
try and
finding
avoid-
like asteroids you can fly through.
Yeah.
Chris, how
Yeah.
good are our guns on the ship?
They're okay. They're like, you know, ship lasers, but they are the light version of it.
Is it possible for our ship lasers to shoot an asteroid and maybe move its trajectory into the way of the follower?
That is a good fucking idea.
Yeah, this is obviously I'm not in the room saying this, but you know, you being the pilot and knowing how these ships work in the and the caliber of its skill and that, you might have that idea pop into your head.
That idea just popped in my head through the force.
Bruh.
It's a bit meta.
I will fly through an asteroid, like a thin one, and then shoot another one and fly through it and avoid everything. Fucking hell.
Okay.
Shoot one so it hits the guys at the back. The fucking ship behind us.
This is gonna be a combination of roles, which maneuver is gonna be flying through. Your action is gonna be shooting at the asteroid as you fly through.
Yeah.
So your maneuver will be a piloting space roll, 2 purple dice, to see if you can pull off the flight maneuver, and then a gunnery, also 2 purples, to see if you're shooting correctly.
You're a failure.
Can I use a light side to I'll ask everyone. May I use a light side to make that succeed?
I'm fine with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Gus, can you put the light down and I'll re-roll?
Yeah, you can like spend a light point to re-roll it, or add like a blue dice to an upcoming roll or anything like that. You cannot automatically make it succeed.
I'll use the light side to re-roll it.
Okay.
I don't like that the help thing popped up. 3 threats.
You zoom past an asteroid, squeezing between them, like going through like some little carved away areas, like indents of the asteroid, flying through it as you use the light laser cannon to blast some of the pieces off. That is what you wanted to do, yes?
Yes.
Okay. 4 successes, 3 threats. Okay, cool.
So bad are we getting damage?
Since the guns are forward facing, as you blast some of the rocks off, you yourself are flying through the rubble of the rocks you've blasted off as well, and you hear some of the rubble like indenting like the hull on the outside, like scraping some of the paint and stuff.
Oh, paint scrapes.
Oh no,
Damn it.
not our paint.
And the ship takes 1 strain.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Six.
So it's gonna have 2 strains now.
Yeah, and strain for a ship is pretty much system strain. If it reaches the threshold, the computers and everything, boo, just shuts down, and you're like floating in the dark void of space. But yeah, you've created an obstacle for the droid fighter chasing you, so I'm gonna do another piloting roll for him, but it'll be more difficult now because he has to avoid this shit that you've created. Ooh,
Damn.
he succeeds. He spins his way through the rubble, not hitting a single stone as he's still just in hot pursuit.
Back.
The
Still on us, boys.
The R4 units on computers, or anybody else that's at any computer panel, notices that its signal is starting to like reboot itself, and it's not gonna be jammed for much longer.
Ah.
Jamming it again.
Are you muted, Destructore?
No, just. Well, I just rolled. I jammed it. Beep boop beep. Jammed.
Okay, okay. You managed to hack back in, and it is jammed again. What is the next maneuver?
Okay.
What else can you think of?
I'm thinking now.
You know, fancy flying, but don't get cocky, kid.
How fast is this thing
Right,
behind
don't
us?
get penisy.
It's the same speed as us.
Yep.
Yeah. So as long as you don't have to slow down for anything, it should not be able to catch up.
Yeah, it's alright, we've got shields on the back, mate. Just brake. Brake check it.
Do you think we can blow it up?
Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel?
You can try to go full speed on asteroid it unless second pull up.
Yeah.
So play chicken with it?
Do the
Or,
Holdo
That's the
maneuver.
only thing we can do.
or you can literally
That's one in a minute.
try and get behind it so you can shoot it.
Okay. I'm
Listen,
going
I
to do
already
another.
gave you my best
yeah.
ideas. Was jamming it and shooting an asteroid, so it would go in the other way, go in its fucking direction. I've given my best two
I like to
ideas.
imagine you're like
Done with
behind.
the session.
Yeah, you're like behind him, like holding the chair, like maybe you should do this maneuver.
Backseat gaming.
I've got a maneuver.
I'm in
I've
the-
got a
I'm
maneuver.
all
I'm
the way
just
over
stand
here,
behind him
Chris.
smoking. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Stop
we're
backseat
gonna
driving.
die.
I say I got away from the smoke. I came all the way back here and just is in the fetal position.
I
It's
can't
like-
even fly the ship when he's not looking out the windows.
Yeah, I forgot to wait down.
I've been doing all this without even looking.
I got a maneuver. I got a
I can get
maneuver.
an advantage.
Okay, is there another asteroid going to hit each other?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to fly right through that,
Oh
shoot
god.
both sides, and dip down, and then go all the way up and do a rotate. Like, try and get behind him.
Okay, I'm gonna say the deeper you get into the asteroid field, the more like maneuvers you're trying to pull off to trip this droid up, the harder your piloting checks are becoming. So it's no longer just 2 purples, it's 1 difficulty up from that, which I think adds 1 red.
One way.
What about the droid? Is it overheating itself by pushing itself so much?
Maybe.
Fuck yes.
Successes. So you fly
Oh.
through like through asteroids that are about to like collide with each other, and you wanna like follow it around, like loop around it. Is that what I'm getting from this?
Well, I want to cause as much like a much fog of war in front of behind me that I can just basically do a loop up and get behind him. You know?
Okay. Let's see how well my little sentry boy pilots his way through this.
Yeah, this wall gets harder as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
You know, he's a droid. He's doing work. He's the best droid pilot you'll ever see.
Okay, am I behind him now, or is it still behind me?
Yes, 1 success and 1 advantage. You did not manage to get behind him. He is still hot on your tail.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have the ability to sort of project emotions onto people. Like, let me read it out. I have a limited telepathic ability used to project emotions onto others, as well as allowing them to read and even feel the emotions of others. Some Zeltrons were hired by the exchange, whatever. Could I, like, project, like, the feeling of pure confidence onto him?
On Mank?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that'll be some sort of presence role.
Sure.
That sounds like a leadership role, but like,
Yeah?
Presence.
Leadership would work.
Leadership or charm. I just want to check all the rest just to see if there's anything more appropriate. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. One leadership coming up.
I just thought of another idea.
well,
That's just a difficulty of two.
Yeah.
I was wondering if we could like project something in front of it to make it think there's something there, so it tries to dodge out the way and ends up like hitting something else.
We don't
Like
have
giving
hollow
it-
projectors that big.
A success.
Maybe you can send it a virus.
Yeah, Memk, you feel more confident. You get a boost of confidence all of a sudden, and you think you can pull off higher risk maneuvers.
okay.
I'm helping.
Okay.
While getting high.
Yeah.
high risk
Who
maneuvers.
says that
Fuck it. Full rotate
Celtrons are
chicken.
all stoners?
Shooting
chicken
while you're
again.
flying towards him or not?
Yeah,
Chicken. Yeah, he's gonna kill us.
I'm shooting him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pull up as soon as I get really close to him, skid shit out of him.
Okay.
Would you like
Piloting.
Droid.
Would you like me to reposition the shields?
Yes, please.
To what position?
Forward.
Roger, Roger.
Ah, shoot him.
Just kidding. I will just reconfigure the shields to go forward, Chris.
Okay. Just a easy computers to move the shields about. So that's only one purple dice. Success with 4 advantages. You definitely move the shields all to the front. So that's
What does
2
advantages do
on
again?
the front. They are pretty much points you can spend to give yourself or your allies some sort of advantage.
Oh.
Could I just boost the shields temporarily with a little jolt then with those advantages? Make them slightly stronger?
Yeah, that could work. You could also choose to spend your advantage to give the person going next an extra blue die on their roll, giving them a higher chance
I'll
of
do
succeeding.
that. I will do that. I will definitely do that. Oh,
Okay. So you boost the shields to the front. You give a extra blue dice to Mank, I suppose, for his piloting role.
Yep.
You're also boosted confidence by Porrexel and her psychic abilities, so you definitely feel like you can pull this off. So it is a challenging pilot role, and you can add 2 blues to it. One from R4X1 and one from Porrexel.
I've already done more than
is
Deanna
that-
Troy did in all Star Trek.
Is that a red? Or just too difficult? Yeah.
2 difficulty, but add your 2 blues.
And the 2 blues are added. Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, nice. Joseph, you wanted to see if you could do some sort of projection or misdirect to trip the droid's computer.
It was just a thought.
Okay. If your character makes his way to a computer panel, I'll allow you to do a computer check to see if you can mess with the droid's programming in any way, if that is something you would like to do.
I was gonna say, is that a computer desk or is that just like a fucking what is that?
I love that.
I imagine it's a desk, yeah. It's like the captain's quarter, but normally it's only a 1-person ship, so it's the only quarter.
So is it like a computer thing or?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just go in there and try it out. I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm feeling kind of useless. I'm like, this shit isn't my specialty.
Or are you? Can I do a leadership?
No, I'm not. You can't do it every single time. 3 purples for difficulty, Conna, for a computer's check.
Wow, you're really on my ass today.
What's this woman doing? Is she
No, fail.
Give
She's
shit.
panicking. She's like, oh no, I'm not used to fighting.
Oh yeah.
Well, this ain't really a fight at the moment. It's more of a
chase.
yeah.
What, do you want to spend a light side to try that again, Joseph?
Nah, no fucking point.
Okay, you interact with the computer, you manage to connect to the droid ship, but you don't really know what you're doing. It's not your expertise. You can't really like interact with its systems in any way, but you are trying, and trying is half the battle.
I just looked up its specs. I'm like, oh wow, it's got that. It's just recently been upgraded. Wow.
Okay, 2 successes, 1 advantage. So you spin around, shields to the front, you fly directly towards the droid fighter. What would you like to spend your 1 advantage on?
Shooting it.
Okay. You can make me a gunnery test. 2 purples, 1 blue.
What?
What was that, though?
How is that a
1,
fucking
2, 3,
fail?
4.
Oh, because you got
Five.
you got 1 threat and 1 success. They cancel each other out.
Yeah.
I've said this before that the dice confused the shit out of me as well.
You can like hover above them and they can tell you what they do.
Yeah.
You got like 4 advantage, 1 success, and 1 threat.
Yeah.
So they cancel each other out.
Yeah,
Oh,
you have
wow,
you have a lot of those wings, but they are just your advantages. You need a little star to actually succeed on the roll. So would
I'd
you
say
like
if
to
click
re-roll
on
that?
him- If you click on him, it shows you the dice better.
That use another light point, don't it?
Yeah.
It's up to them. Like I don't know.
Yeah, sure. We got 6 of them.
I gotta head off in a few, Griss, just letting you know.
Okay.
Everyone agree? Yeah, I can use a light point.
Go for it, man. Like at
Okay.
this point, it's getting a bit, you know, we've tried a few things.
Redundant.
Saber roll.
There we go.
Success. Nice. 3 successes, 1 threat. You turn around, you fly towards it. You start shooting away. The ship you currently have, the Jump Master, has a light laser cannon, forward guns only.
Yeah,
does.
I know.
Does 5 damage, 3 extra on a critical.
Luckily, vulture droids were never equipped with shields.
Wasn't there? Oh, that's good.
No, vulture droids never had shielding. It was mainly relied upon that they were so fast it would be too hard to hit.
But did this one have shielding?
I mean, Griss said it hadn't been
Armor
very
3.
well maintained, so I doubt they would have strapped shields onto it if its missiles are inoperable.
But did Griss know about the shields?
Yeah, it has no
Okay.
shields. Like its stats comes with 0 shields. That is correct. Okay. You're flying towards it. It is flying towards you, doing the
You need to
old.
shift up like this.
Sorry, what?
You need to shift like a dark point to you.
Oh. Whoop. There we go. Thank you. The droid failed its first piloting check, so it's flying straight towards you, not moving out of the way of the blaster fire at all. As it gets closer, it does also unleash like a volley with its guns as it's flying towards you.
Can I try and avoid the volley?
Well, that goes against what you're currently doing as flying
Oh,
straight towards
Yeah.
it. So you can, but you'll break off from what you're currently doing.
I'm pretty sure the shields can handle it. I mean, I say
Shields
pretty
can
sure.
handle
but- Can they?
I don't know. I'm just going off what you. I don't know actually.
I'm
Alright.
starting to think death might be a better thing than this.
It starts blasting towards you. You start blasting towards it. The front shields, boom, 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 are getting hit from the blaster fire. It has a heavy blaster cannon that does 5 damage on a hit. You have 2 shields, so that's 3 left over. That hits directly on the hull. That breaks through the shield.
Dead.
Your hull has 14 points, so you know it can take quite a hit. Oh, and you have 2 armor as well, so you only take 1 damage.
Okay.
You're firing.
After this, we should have one. Because you said they only last for 2 rounds, the boosting shield.
Yeah. You are firing at it. You have a light laser cannon that does 5 damage. It does not have any shields, but it does have some armor. You definitely see that you hit it, like sparks fly off. You're battling towards each other, getting closer and closer. It doesn't seem to be moving out of the way. Do you continue flying straight towards it?
I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but like usually in the Star Wars universe, when a ship starts sparking, it's usually done for.
Is there any asteroid near us? Like that's coming. Looks like it's going to hit.
Or maybe
Phoenix.
behind us specifically. Like if you pull up, there's a good chance it'll just keep going, given its damage.
I'm trying to like think how many asteroids are around us. Like, is it just a clear view of me and him going into each other, or is it like asteroids?
This is all theater of the mind, so it all depends on what you as the pilot want to pull off as a maneuver. If you say, I want to make a roll to see if I can like pull up suddenly to make the droid crash into an asteroid behind me, then there is an asteroid behind you. You understand? Kind of deal? Like, it's just how, like, you want to set it up.
As long as you succeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the asteroids could be anywhere you want. You just have to, like, make the appropriate roll for it to work.
Can I do a like move my joystick up and down to make it look like I'm? Can
You
I
can play with your dick
Okay.
later.
This is not a video game.
Okay.
Zip.
If I move the ship up and down, is this if the enemy ship following me up and down, or is it just going straight?
It is a droid, so it has limited programming, and currently its programming is to, like, chase you down and eliminate you, so it matches every movement you make. It's not a rational thinking human being, it just is a program locked onto you.
I've got it. Send it a message. What's 10 divided by 0?
Oh no, the logic fallacy or whatever that's called.
Okay, I would like to suit up so it goes into an asteroid.
Okay, make me a just 2 purples piloting check. Are you still like firing at it as you are pulling up away from it?
Yes. Can I activate my spacebar and go up?
Like you wanna like horizontally go up?
Yeah, like horizontally go up, just keep my guns on him and shooting at him.
But they can't move.
Yeah, but if I'm aiming the ship at him while I'm going up,
Yeah. Engage the bottom thrusters. Keep the guns angled on the droid and just go up. Yeah, I see what you're trying to do. Make me your piloting roll. Success. 1 threat. You pull up. I'm gonna make a roll for him to see if he can like match your movement again. Ooh,
Yes!
check failed. It does not pull up enough in time and just scrapes its like bottom like across like an asteroid. You see like sparks and bits of metal like flying off. The computers, the targeting system completely lose like contact with the droid. It is immobile, crashed onto the surface of this asteroid.
and I shoot
Shall I
the rest
permit-
of it. Sorry, Destructore, what was you saying?
I was going to say, do you want me to project a hologram of it crashing so you can see the details of its crash?
Nah, I'd rather just suit it more.
You're
Make
just
sure it's
gonna
dead.
park up and lay into it with the guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just you use your light laser blaster on the front of the ship to just blast it into the dirt and rock of this asteroid. Other than like bits of metal and machinery, there isn't much left after your barrage. The sentry droid seems to have been dealt with.
We should steal those parts.
Good one, boys.
Salvaged.
Get the
You know, the
spacesuits
sa- you know,
on.
the sad thing is, if we had managed to recover that thing in working order, it probably would have been worth a fortune, given how most droids are illegal now, especially things like that.
Well, we could have recovered its laser as well. We can go and check it if you want.
I'd rather not. Let's just get to the base before they realise their sentry's gone and do things quickly.
Yes. Let's get to the base.
Okay, cool.
Also, that is time for me. Sorry, I'm gonna have to head off.
Yeah, as you approach the asteroid, you guys wanna call it here or keep going for a little bit more without our droid friend?
I'll just stay on the ship
I'm
if you
happy
want.
to call it.
I need to call it. I have to open up the shop again.
Alright.
Okay, cool. A bit of a shorter one today, but we've done a very basic version of what the space combat is actually like in this. Like, normally it's in turn order, you all like it even slower normally. But big battles where you're on a ship with like multiple guns and stuff like that, and everybody's like doing something. Could be fun in the future, depending on how this goes.
At least it was just a vulture droid and not a tri-fighter.
Yeah.
It's just words at this point to me. Just fucking words.
The tri-fighter was a far more dangerous interceptor. It wasn't
Oh
as...
god, no!
It wasn't as multi-use as the vulture droid, because the vulture droid could also be used as a walker and a hangar for a had a lot of things. Like, also, because of the way vulture droids are built, they could just hang on to the sides of ships that didn't even have hangar bays for fighters for escort support. So they really were quite versatile in their design.
So what I'm hearing is, when we get some money, upgrade the ship. Got ya.
We'll get a new ship.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
as you might have seen already on the side here of the ship, I've got like a little map on a roughly placed data pad.
Oh, look, it's a turtle.
With the asteroid and the various tunnels and stuff that you've discovered in your scans of the asteroids. So where you are now is this little area here. You see like a little small version of your ship and the sentry droid up ahead. That's like part of the map, and the many tunnels leading into this asteroid base. So you've dealt with the sentry droid, you're approaching the asteroid base itself, just gonna fly into one of these tunnels? What is the plan?
So
Sure,
we
that's a
find
good
a safe
question,
place to
Chris.
land where they can still breathe on the outside, at least. Also, probably make sure one of those isn't, a worm.
You did pick up in your scans that these tunnels seem to be worm-made.
This is no cave.
How the fuck are these worms surviving in space? Do they just like wait for a ship to just come past now and then?
I don't know, Star Wars has got a few things that like survive in space.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, are they just? Is it like the whole deal? Like, what are they? The trap worms, whatever the fuck they're called, that just live in the bottom of the ocean, just waiting for a fish to come past, like with a little bit of.
Bobbit worms?
Not too sure, but I think they eat rock. That's why they like make their way through asteroids.
I was saying
Aren't there
because
also things that live inside them, like a bat-like thing that was inside of them we saw? in
No.
one bit?
They definitely won't show up in this area.
I always
was
wondered
in-
if that was like a animal that cleaned its teeth kind of thing, a symbiotic relationship between the two.
Because I was like, wait there, what happens when it like finishes all the asteroid? The asteroid just starts falling apart. Does it just like float into it, like lands on another one, and then just starts burying again?
Yeah, it shoots out to the nearest nearby one.
Or maybe it's like those fucking whale things from Rebels and it can maneuver through a void in some way.
But yeah, you're approaching the asteroids. There are a few points of entry, a few tunnels you can go through.
Look for the ones that don't have teeth.
They've all got teeth.
Fuck.
So, pilot, Mank, where are you taking them in?
Wank. What you
Scan
gonna
the
do?
tunnels, please. And I'll go into this one.
Okay.
Oh,
The closest
that
one
one.
to the hangar.
As you go in, as scans earlier indicated, the tunnels have been created by gigantic space slugs, and while they have been they seemingly seem abandoned for many years. These tunnels,
Seemingly.
the smooth cavern walls are still covered in a slick of stringy ichor and lumps of black excreta. At junctions in the tunnel network, the goo coalesces into dangling sticky stalagmites. And the pilot must make a hard 3 purples piloting space check.
God, it's like my penis.
3 purples? Fucking hell.
Let me know how that goes. I do have to head off now.
It went Well,
Hey,
Success
yeah,
and a
well.
triumph.
Oh, nice. Well,
Oh, you-
I'll see you guys next time.
he also got
see ya.
another
Okay.
thing.
See ya,
What's
man.
that?
Bye.
A triumph. Which is
Right.
a point you can spend on various different things, mainly in combat, but out of combat it's more of like, if you can think of a unique thing to do that might help you in some way or another, like last time I gave the example of,
You just start shooting the stalactites. That were
Yeah,
another
like-
shit.
last time example I used is you're fighting in a snowy region next to mountains or anything, and you use your triumph to like make a bit of like a snow-like slope, like come down on the enemies, like giving them disadvantage or you advantage, like pretty much like using the environment, making something happen in the area around you. Like the book as an example gives like just shooting a panel on the wall that makes like smoke shoot out of the pipes or something like that. Like, you know,
turn my
very,
lights on.
very Star Warsy stuff where you see like Han Solo will just like shoot like something in a base and like the sprinklers will activate or whatever.
Can I look for like thruster burns with triumph?
Yeah, okay. It definitely seems like ships have traveled through these tunnels, and with your successful piloting check, you managed to maneuver your way through these tunnels without getting any of the gunk on the ship.
Okay, no gunk. Nice.
No gunk. And that's where we will leave it off for today, as you maneuver your way into this asteroid. Lights on of the ship, just tunnel after tunnel, but you have the map of the asteroid from the R4 units that have like uploaded it to the ship, so you know where to go. The map is divided in the points that you see on this map: point A, point B, point C, and a hangar. It is up to you guys where you head towards, how you decide where you go towards to and stuff like that. But we'll do that next time.
Okay.
So for now, you guys. Oh no, actually, I can give you guys the XP. I keep forgetting I can do that.
Get your dick out.
Group actions, experience, 20, grant XP. Did you all get that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I think. Yep.
Yes, but I'm gonna say no in hope.
Did you get more?
Yeah, hope.
Okay, cool. I don't really have anything to add other than the next part coming up.
Who was your favourite player of this episode?
Definitely the protocol droid.
So you.
Yeah, me. No, I don't have a favorite.
I hear you smiling as you say that, so that's bullshit. Tell us, old man.
I'm not smiling.
Pulls that blaster, aims at DM.
So yeah, Joseph, Joestar, you have successfully arrived at the asteroid. You're closing in on your bounty target. What is it looking like for our bounty hunter? What's the plan? Do you want to take him in alive, or are you going for the dead option over the alive one? Are you going in with a plan to take this bounty in, or are you just kind of like winging it and seeing how this goes?
I'll tell you what, Chris. The most that was planned was we're gonna get this guy. I've got Oliver is with me. We're both gonna try and take it, and then I'm going to ask him what does he want to do as well.
Yeah. So out of like
It's a joint effort.
out of curiosity, regarding to your like backstory and stuff, are you an experienced bounty hunter, or is this like one of your first actual like hunts?
Not very experienced. Like, probably like done a couple handful of bounty hunters. Then I got thrown in jail, and then this is me coming back out.
Okay.
I need to go, dude.
Okay.
get
If
the
you have
answer?
any
Yes, yeah.
questions or anything you would like to know before you leave, just
No, I'm good.
shoot. And other than that,
Yeah, this was fun. I'll see you guys later.
bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, okay, cool. I was just wondering, you operated on your own as a bounty hunter, so you know how to fly a ship as well, right?
I've got a tick in it. I've
Okay.
got like three dice, so I'm okay at like flying a ship. I'm not the best.
Yeah, so you could have done this by your own. You don't need the others.
Hey, you
Oh,
fuck.
I
Chris.
mean,
Wow.
I'm gonna level up my piloting skills. Huh?
And same for like Oliver. You're also a bounty hunter, right? Oh no, you're a gadgeteer, but you're oh, you are a bounty hunter gadgeteer. Okay, cool.
hmm
yeah.
You also so how is the bounty gonna work out with with the two of you? Are you gonna share?
Yeah.
Yeah, 50-50.
Or is it gonna be a last? Well, I guess you can't tell me. If there's gonna be a last minute betrayal, then it won't be last minute anymore.
It's not gonna be secret, Iris, if I tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I've already got a recording on Aidan admitting that he's a Jedi, so I've got that.
I am already being hunted
Yeah.
by
Then-
both Sith and Jedi.
10,000 credits if you take this guy in to the Imperial forces.
Who knows? I
Ooh.
might let the other bounty hunter know that there's a Jedi with us as well.
That's
Mm.
it.
5,000 credits.
It's a lot of credits. Even if you split it 4-way, I guess. Like, is the droid getting a cut?
No.
No,
No.
none of the other guys are getting cut. This is just between us bounty hunters.
Oh, well, I think Porrexel is very much going along with this because she thinks she's getting some money out of it.
Well, she might get a blaster in the face if she gets in the fucking way. Yeah, again,
I
does she
think-
have a license? Does she have a license to bounty hunt? No.
Actually, that is all flipping selfish.
currently,
I mean,
currently hunting
again.
bounties and smuggling illegal drugs.
yeah.
So far, you're heroes. Heroes, I tell you.
I was
If
like,
I-
Aidan, you have to
Yeah?
remember, you said I was a trustworthy person. I didn't
Yeah, I
say,
know.
I didn't say that. You said that. I said,
Ah,
you have to remember
I-
what I fucking actually am.
I have no idea why you told this to a bounty hunter.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I haven't actually given much information about myself. People have metagamed and like been like, "Oh, you're this and you're that," when I haven't even mentioned it fucking once.
Yeah,
So,
I thought for sure you were gonna waste him. Just then and there. Just a he shot first kind of situation. Just blasted, boom, got my target. Jedi, payday.
no, I was thinking it's better that I get proof first, Chris, and that's why I recorded the whole conversation. I've even put that in notes for myself.
Yeah, that's fair. Like technically he doesn't have a bounty on him. So you can't
Yeah.
it would go against your bounty code to just
And
wreck
yet
him on
again,
the spot.
yeah, yet again, I might not do anything with it. It's just in case if shit gets really bad, maybe
Yeah.
I need a way out.
Yeah, you always need like a side job. Something you can fall back on. I get that.
But in all
Uh,
fairness, Aidan hasn't actually done anything bad to me, so I wouldn't. There ain't no
Oh.
reason to fuck him over. He's
The-
been stupid and told me exactly what he was, mind you. But you know,
I
stupidity
have.
isn't
I
a
have
crime.
been stupid telling you what I was. Leveling up from a to a level 3 skill, is that 15? Yeah,
Is
If
it
it's
already
stick,
level
yeah.
2?
it's already level 2.
If it's sticked,
Yes.
it's gonna be 15.
It's 3 times 5.
Okay.
Yeah, from 2 to 3, yeah.
So 1 to 2 again, that's 10, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So even I can level up my space. Piloting.
Chris, can I upgrade? Can I upgrade a talent, or do I have to wait until next?
What do you mean upgrade it?
Sorry, buy another talent.
Oh,
Yeah, you feel free to spend your experience at the end of the session. You can talents, skills, and other specialization if you want like another tech tree. I think it was only like 10 XP or something to get a new tech tree, but I have to
depends how much you have.
yeah.
Who knows, Chris? Maybe I'll max out the tech tree, the tree that I'm already on, and then I'll move on my speciality once I'm done with it. My
What
mouse,
tech trees would let me use force powers?
Jedi,
Jedi tech tree.
Sith.
Jedi and Sith. Okay. So
I
force
thought
sensitive
your
that don't let you use it.
yeah, I was gonna say I thought your one would allow you to use it.
Yeah, your tech tree has 4 stuff in it. It's the
Does it?
things. Yeah, it's the talents marked with the little. What would
Is
you
it the
call
red
it?
ones?
No. It has like just around the square that you select. It has like the square looks a bit different. It has like some white like fluff around the square.
That's semen on it.
White fluff on.
Yeah, like
Oh,
sense emotions, uncanny
Oh.
reaction, force rating, reflect, renegade form. All that stuff are like force-based talents. I believe force rating gives you a rating in the force points that will allow you to get force abilities. Like
Well, I
actual
do-
like compared to D&D like spells, I guess, to like put on your sheet.
This
Yeah.
one lets me get force powers.
Force
Sorry,
rating.
Oh.
I almost said something else there. It's not what you
So,
want.
If that's everything, I'm gonna go now.
Yeah. We'll be back next weekend, I guess.
Yeah, see you guys.
Bye.
yeah.
Bye.
Oh.